Welcome back to another special edition of the Play-by-Play live streaming by the Hockey National Show. This is your hockey coach, Guru Coach FRENCHY, on the Friday, October 14, 2022. Tonight, game number 2 of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. They are the first game away on the road. They are at the Little Caesar Arena in downtown Detroit. The Detroit Red Wings open up the season against the Montreal Canadiens. Honestly, this is the first game with a lot of new players inside that team. We know Lucas Raymond and Maurice Slater, both great performer last season, great players for the Detroit Red Wings. Slater won the Calder Trophy, and Lucas Raymond have 23 goals for them. Are going to return with the Detroit Red Wings. They open the door for Soderblom, a big forward left winger, play on the third line tonight for the Detroit Red Wings. Of course, they signed a couple of new players. Willie Husso, the goaltender, is going to face the Montreal Canadiens from the St. Louis Blues. They have the ex-Montreal players, Ben Chariot, inside the lineup. They got Andrew Kopp from the Winnipeg Jets after he got traded to the New York Rangers. And that's another great additional players for this. And then the ex-St. Louis Blues from Montreal, born in Montreal. I'm talking about David Perron. And we have possibly can add Mata as the defenseman, played for the Leicester King last season. And then Kubalik for the Chicago Blackhawks. So you can see they have about 5-6 new players inside the lineup with a new head coach, Derek Lalonde, ex-assistant coach of the John Cooper with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So a new team almost for the Detroit Red Wings. We know they are a team on the rebuilding for years to years. And the plan of Eiserman looking great for sure. And I can tell you 3 more prospects you can have inside that team. One of them is Simon Edvinsson, the Giants, 6-6. That play for them is a return at the American Hockey League, but Edvinsson is going to be a great defenseman in NHL. And so another way where I want to tell you is Detroit and the future are going to be a top team in NHL. On the flip side, Montreal Canadiens got a very bad news after they beat the Toronto Maple Leafs by the score 4-3 during their first game at home at Wednesday night. They lost the defenseman Mike Madison for at least 8 weeks minimum. And we know we're already missing Paul Biron and Joel Edmondson, Joel Armia. This is not a good news on the defensive for the Montreal Canadiens. They have to use at least three, possibly 4, with Kovacevic, with of course Jordan Harris, Albert Jacquet, and Caden Coley. And for the next couple of weeks, Montreal maybe suffer without to play with Edmondson and, of course, Mike Madison. So that's happening right now for the game tonight. We're going to have Jake Allen between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens versus Willie Husso. We want to welcome everybody in the chat. We have a lot of people hanging right now. KLS, big fan of the Detroit Red Wings. Mr. Boongram, Billy VIP is in the house. Joseph Laham, thanks to be a part of the show. Samson Keleta is another one over there. And we have Salut mon homme. Merci beaucoup d'être avec nous, Carl. And then we have other people in the chat. We welcome everybody. Kelly, welcome back. And then all the moderators of the Hockey News Show, thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We wish you an amazing, great night with the Hockey News Show Live Show. If you want to watch in the game, you can go on the YouTube channel. It's called the NHL 66. Look like the game is over there. And this is the first time Derek Lalonde is going to be behind the bench. Larkin is on the ice for the Detroit with Bertozzi and, of course, the rookie Lucas Raymond face to Zuski. Bon match, mes amis! Merci beaucoup d'être avec nous ce soir. Here we go. The puck go drop behind Jake Allen. First one to get there is Zuski. Try the puck to the left side to break out. Battle right there by Savard. The battle with Bertozzi. Pinch by the Detroit Red Wing. Recovery right now. Pinching all the way back on defensive zone. Set up by the Zeller. Zeller bringing the puck in neutral zone. Go back to Larkin. Larkin's coming out. Pass the puck to the side. Intercept by Josh Anderson, defensive zone. Anderson control the puck at the red line. Control it on offensive zone. Drive the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield, first shot of the game. Cole Caulfield already used his slap shot. Easy save by Husso, the goaltender of the Detroit Red Wings. We will have another face-off on the left side of Husso at the dots. Get a rock, Tim. Welcome back in the house. Remember, the Florida Panthers beat the New York Islanders last night, but a score 3-1. 10 game was on the program yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit about those games a bit later. A couple of things about what happening with French teams that don't looking good. Monahan just make a shot. Also make a save with the left with the glove. We're going to reset now on the right side of Uso. The left side of Uso after Sean Mannion get the second shot. William McClary, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. We are improved with them. We let the bit down. They would be the playoff closer, but not cigar. Yeah, absolutely about this one over there. Face off right now, we have Monahan face to Andrew Cup, winning by the Detroit with win back to Ronek. Ronek try to get a puck outside, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens, and now get back on the left side. It's Kobidak shoot and a save by the goaltender Uso. A little bit confusing on the territory of the Detroit Red Wings. And turnover, Monahan pass to Dak, and Dak used a wrist shot, but Uso easily set up the save right away over there. Austin Allen, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us tonight, Mr. Austin, welcome. And first time now on the left side of Uso, and reset by the Detroit Red Wings going to get out. Ronek now at the red line, dumping by the corner, chasing by the Detroit Red Wings. Vrena, and then the first one to get at is Harris, the try puck on the side. This one's coming out, fire puck, had to make a save, rebound behind the net, the battle behind the net, sets side of Jake Adder. That's why still the puck, keep controlling the puck at the hash mark, bring the puck behind. They have over, now they go, the cycling the puck low by the Detroit, but finally Montreal going to get out. There could be that pass the puck to the side. Don't people Montreal all the way on Uso. Another shot, rebound, long rebound, chaser. Now Montreal Canadiens get the puck at DUARTE. The puck go by the net by the Detroit Red Wings. They go DDD and they go to a set behind Ernie. Ernie trying to puck to neutral zone. There's buckle slightly back to Whiteman. Whiteman to Urback. Aber, I believe the puck goes slightly behind the Detroit Red Wing. Going to be the first icing of the game for the Montreal Canadiens with 18-17 to go remaining. But Jake Allen make a big save of the first opportunity of the Detroit Red Wings after a turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know, it was Monahan. No, it was not Monahan. It was nobody. It was just like a big save on the right side. Allen was not sure if he made the save on that one. Face off down on the right side, Jake Allen. We have DeVorak face to Rasmussen winning by Detroit. Go to the fire puck. And the black shot by the defense. Gurley trying to get a puck outside the zone. Intercepted now by the Detroit Red Wing on the board. Devorak lose the puck behind the net. Pressure now by the Detroit Red Wing. Pushed by Soderblom. The puck go behind the net. Soderblom recover puck. Turn around in front of the Aber and Soderblom battled two giant players. The puck still by now by the Detroit. Go to the blue line. Return by Rasmussen behind the net. Soderblom, the 6'6", battle in front of Devorak. Kick control the puck. Great puck protection. Bring that to the blue line. Set up now the Lindstrom. Shoot the puck. Rebound in front of the net. No chance. Soderblom still the puck right there. Soderblom have an amazing great shift. His first in NHL chased by Whiteman. Whiteman looked like a very small about him. But Soderblom bring the puck. Cycling the puck behind the net. Rasmussen. Haber. Montreal struggle behind the net right now. Haber cannot do nothing. And Rasmussen another giant 6'4" for the Detroit Red Wings. Haber lose the puck. Recovery by Detroit. Coming on the right side. Jake Allen bring the puck in front of the net. No chance. The puck go outside the zone. Finally by Gallagher. Gallagher in the offensive zone. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Chasing for himself. Pressure by Gallagher behind the net by Ronek. Finally get the puck to the side. Back to Matter. Matter we try to get a break out. Recover now. They are coming out the Detroit Red Wing on the left side. Joe Veleno can't bring the puck right there. Don't put the puck behind the net. We're chasing by the Detroit still the puck behind the net of Jake Allen. Montreal some pressure behind the net. Still over there. Arbor is still on the ice, by the way. Detroit shoot the puck. Black shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around by the Montreal. Try to get the puck outside the zone. Hit by the Detroit Red Wing. The ball still the puck all the way back. Don't put the puck behind Iso. Play the puck on the left side back to Sutter. Now Detroit's coming back in the offensive zone. On the right there in front of Jake Allen. Battle behind the net with Jordan Harris. The Savard try to get the puck outside the zone. No chance. The puck go back at the blue line. Detroit shoot the puck in front of the net. Rebound. Not rebound. Tim for the net. Missed the net barely. The puck stuck now by the defensive of Detroit Red Wing. Don't put the puck behind the net by Larkin. You get win the battle of the puck. Bring the back door. A little bit too far for Detroit. Reset right now by Perduzzi at the blue line. Bring the puck to the side. Try to get the puck in front of the net. The puck go back to Chariot. Sutter try to keep the puck. Don't put the puck behind the net of Jake Allen. The Montreal now struggle right away back at the beginning of this game right now. Finally, Savard recovery puck. Try to get the puck outside zone to break out. Bring the puck behind the net for DDD. Harris behind the net. Chased by Perduzzi. Now coming by Harris. Bring the puck to Savard. Savard pass the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki now at the neutral zone. Turn around right there. Still pass the door right there. Pertus is coming now. He shoot the puck. Black shot by Savard again. Savard, the wall. We call him now the wall. And it's set by Perron, by the way, was not Pertusi. The puck go outside the zone, on the defensive zone. Finally, the puck go back to Montreal Canadiens. A little bit over 15 minutes to go remaining at the first period. Montreal with new players. Savard qui contrôle le puck, passe the puck to the left side. D2D. Dumping par le puck, chasé by now by Hoffman, no chance. And the corner, battle and the left side. The puck goes side, the Ash Max. The puck try to get it outside the zone, keep by Anderson. And back to now, Niski. Niski's coming to the left side, shoot the puck, and no chance. Turn around right away by Sanderson and intercept the puck. Change the direction, cut back twice. Did not wait the third time, but finally Detroit is going to get out of the zone on the third zone. Kick the puck to the left side. Now Detroit keep controlling now by Cup. Cup bring it by the corner, chasing by Arbor. Arbor try the puck. They did it to Whiteman too far. Intercept the blue line by Mata. Mata bring the puck to Cup. Cup shooting puck in front of the net. Tip the defenseman Whiteman. The puck go to under the side. Recovered by Detroit. Anderson sit on the ice. After like 90 seconds, the puck go behind the net. Chasing right now by Vrana. Vrana hit by Arbor. The puck go behind it. Then Montreal try to get the puck with Whiteman. The puck stuck with 5+. When they by Detroit, wrap up in front of the net. How to make a save. Another save by Whiteman. Another big save by Jake Allen. Back to back. Detroit just knocked the door. Finally, we have a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's going to call right away. And then Detroit is going to use the first power play of the game against Montreal Canadiens. Jake Allen just saved right there, the Montreal Canadiens with a back-to-back save on the right pad. That's what happening with that 5 shot for Detroit. But when Montreal a little bit struggle and the defensive zone right now, it pick up by the Detroit with doing step up a little bit better. And that's what happening on this one. Thanks so much, Luciano. Nicholas, welcome aboard. Soderblom, Circus, you're absolutely right about this. What a player. Montreal win the face off that one. They're going to die icing the puck for the first time. We know Montreal right now on the PK. They are 0-4. They did 100% against Toronto Maple Leaf. 4 attempts, 4 successful PK. We'll see Detroit can do this. We have Larkin on the power play. Pass the puck all the way back now to Perduzier. But Perron. Perron is on the power play. Turn around, keep controlling. Perron really good on the power play. Back now to Setter. Setter bring back on the right side. Detroit's coming on the goal line. Good stick by Caden Coley. A diving the puck outside the zone by Caden Coley. A reset by Perron. Change the direction. Now Detroit's coming back at the line and entering zone. Back to Raymond. Further puck. Shoot the puck. Block shot. Sailor recovery, bring the puck to the left side, back to Larkin to Raymond. Raymond bring the puck to David Perron to opposite side, bring to Sailor. Sailor looking, back to Larkin. Larkin's coming down, back on the back door. Raymond, great pick by the Montreal Canadiens, great stick by Perron, recovery by the Detroit, shoot the puck in the goal line, back again to Raymond to Sailor looking, back to Perron. In front of the net, tip the front, that beats the puck completely, but the puck go back to looking Raymond on the power play. They set up now on the left side of Jake Allen at the flanker, back to Setter. Setter looking to Raymond, to Perron. Perron shoot the puck on the one-timer, missed the puck barely, but recovery by him, bring to Larkin to Setter. Setter to Raymond to Setter. Looking right now, controlling, shot puck, black shot on the Montreal Canadiens, puck go back to Perron on the right side of Haddon. Recovery puck in front of the net, bring the puck to the other side to Raymond at the top blue line. Raymond's coming down a little bit, drop the puck to Larkin. Larkin's coming to the left side, looking right now all the way back. Perduzier is a bomber. Larkin keep controlling. Back to Raymond at the blue line, at the goal line. Back to Larkin. Fire puck. Mellon make a save. No rebound. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens to cover this with only 20 seconds to go at the first of this period, this penalty with 12:51 to go remaining on the first period. Wow, what a performance, Montreal on PK. What a puck movement of the door with wings, to be honest with you, between Zeller, Raymond, and Perron. Perron missed one-timer shot, but again, the Montreal Canadiens did very well overall, but still 20 seconds to go. Now, new players coming from Montreal Canadiens. Devorak on the face-off right now. On the left side of Jake Allen. Thanks so much to be a part. Montreal win the face-off. Back on the left side. Bad play right now by Jordan Harris. Possibly he lose the puck. Soderblom, he's on the ice right now with Ronek on the power play. Ronek control the puck. And that's a fire puck. Black shot Montreal Canadiens. Recovery by Detroit with 7 seconds to go. Back on the left side. Soderblom for the net. Had to make a save and no rebound. Soderblom, his first game in NHL with 4 seconds to go remaining on this power play. And Detroit continues attacking over Montreal Canadiens. Jake Allen already see 9 shots, and we did not reach the first 10 minutes of the first period. DeVorak went out faces Samuelson. And now look like we have to restart all the way back over there. Who's going to have now Songvis on the line. Again, DeVorak. DeVorak will go back at the line. One more time to Detroit Red Wings. Shoot the puck by Chariot. And Allen make another save. And going to restart on the right side now, this time about Jake Allen. And shot for Ben Chariot. Chariot is with the Detroit Red Wings. This is, you have a TV timeout, guys. TV timeout, the first TV timeout, guys. It's always to welcome back the trompetist, Mr. Luciano Graziano. Welcome for another time to entertaining the people inside the Hockey Nation Live show. Here we go. Another great entertaining right there. Mr. Zenit, the sniper man, is in the house. Zenit, thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. Melissa Zabran from the beautiful state of Florida. Welcome aboard. Melissa, thanks to be with us tonight. And we thanks all the moderators of the Hockey Nation show to be with us tonight. And then we're going to see what we look like right now. We still have a couple of seconds on the power play for the Detroit Red Wings. And we'll be interesting so far. Great. Victor, welcome back, Victor. The man. There we go. Don't forget, guys, click on the like I mentioned. Face on the right side of Jake Allen. Winning by the Detroit Red Wings. Now it's coming up. Cedar should have parked. Another save by Jake Allen. The Detroit Red Wings are really active right now. Another shot by Maurice Zeder, the winner of the Calder Trophy, the Rookie of the Year. Thanks so much about this one over there. We're going to be another face-off at the right side of Jake Allen. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Radial, welcome aboard. Slovakia watching. Thanks so much. Alan Predan, another big save, Southern. Southern recovery puck. Evans throwing out. Cedar, bring the puck to the left side. Bring the puck behind the net. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle with Caden Coley. Then the puck stuck by the Detroit Red Wings at the blind. Shire shoot the puck. Another rebound behind the net. Jake Allen. Now Rasmussen bring the puck to the blind. Zedar set up to Rasmussen. 5 versus 5. Now Rasmussen's coming for the net. Shoot the puck. Allen making another big save. Wow. Allen is alert tonight. Wow. 14 shot, guys. 14 shot. And we did not reach the first 10 minutes of the game. Wow. The net domination of the Detroit Red Wings sends the penalty. Detroit all over the map. Soderblom had an amazing, great start of the game. 6'6", 220. Rasmussen, another 6'6", 210. They are huge, big, a giant Detroit Red Wings. Joe Villano with Kubalik on the ice. Montreal win the face-off. Try to get back outside the zone. They finally did. Russo was alone on his side. So come on, guys, you come to play with me. I'm boring right now in my net. Detroit coming back. Joe Solano. Joe Villano kick out the puck to the left side. Great hit by the Montreal Canadiens. Still the puck right there. Try to get back outside the zone. Losing by Haber. Haber loses the puck in the corner. You can see Haber struggle, honestly. And the puck try to get it out of Delaney. Recovery by Montreal. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman offensive side. Whiteman can control it. And shoot the puck left side. No, a little bit too far. By the Monan. Kirby back. Bring the puck at the lines. Coming out Haber. Fire the puck. The puck missed the net barely about this one over there. Almost the first goal as Arbor and initial. The puck go try to get out outside zone play. Long vis, the puck jump over the bounce of the stick of the Arbor. And Chris Whiteman recover the puck. Change the direction right there on the left side. Recovery for the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Back again to Arbor. Arbor knows the puck all the way back over there. It's difficult for Arbor. The puck over Whiteman. Try to get it to Gallagher. Get it to Whiteman. Arbor bring it back to the left side to Devarak. Devarak to the red lines. Come in offensive zone. Devarak can control the puck. Shoot the puck to Husso. Husso make a save. No rebound. He's going to have a whistle on the left side of the Husso with 10:43 to go remaining on the first period. That's another whistle for the referee, and that's what we got so far.
You are...
Whoops, sorry about that. Roger Delaney. Face-off winning for the Montreal Canadiens. Detroit get out of the zone. Larkin's coming. Larkin kick out the puck the right side, looking for Raymond. Raymond fire puck and miss the net belly. The puck to the inside, chased by Almeta, pinch on the board. Recovery try to get by Montreal, still by Pedrosi. Pedrosi Cedar. Fire puck and Malin make another save, no rebound. Great break protection for the Montreal Canadiens with Savard over Larkin. And this another shot. Jake Allen is on his game right now. 8 games so far with 15 save on 15 shot he faced tonight so far. So that's what we got. And then we thank Google account to be a part with us tonight. And thanks everybody to be with us. Already 16 shots look like on the net. 16-6 the shot. Honestly, whether we got that with a little bit. 10:31 to go remaining on the first period. Face off the left side. They were rack right now. Try to get a puck over there. And they're going to get on the left side of the goaltender, Allen. Reset, still the puck by Detroit. Detroit go Diddy, set up all the way back. Bring the puck behind the net. The Jake Allen. Allen looking for the puck. And finally, he was just beside the net. They were right now use the board to get out of the zone. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. Possibly another icing. The Montreal Canadiens guys cannot get their tempo back. Since the beginning of this game, it's all about the red jersey, and not the red jersey Montreal, but the red jersey of the Detroit Red Wings. They just try to survive the Montreal Canadiens right now with the pressure of the Montreal Canadiens. Face up at the right side, Jake Allen is going to be Jake Evans, and for Kubalik, Evans win. Now David Savard looking, go DDD, back on the left side. Harris dumping the pocket a little bit by the Montreal, tip by the Montreal Canadiens, behind the net. Chasing by the Pitlick, bring the puck behind the net. First appearance for the third line for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go behind the net, but recovery by Dadonov to Evans, a bit too far. The puck go outside the zone. Montreal going to recover a defensive zone and waiting for the new player set up. The puck go all the way back on defensive for the Montreal Canadiens in front of the Jake Allen. The puck go back to the left side. Savard dumping the puck. Intercept by the Chariot with Cedar a little bit behind the Sutherland. We carry by Montreal Canadiens, a little bit too far for Anderson. Anderson go behind the net of the Husso. Keep control the puck at the blue line. Anderson bring the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic bring the direction. Bring the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman dumping the puck behind the net. We carry by Anderson. Anderson try to get Whiteman. Intercept by Detroit Red Wings. They are coming down. Pass the puck to the left side. Dumping by the Detroit Red Wings behind the net. And Jake Allen. Kovacevic right now use the board to pass the puck to Whiteman. Get pressure by Sutherland. Then long stretch by the Montreal Canadiens at Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield used the ball to pass the puck to Nick Zuski, and he got stuck in the corner, bring by the defensive of the Detroit Red Wings. The puck go behind. Anderson still the puck at the blue line. Go back to Montreal. Go DDD. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman back to Jordan Harris. Shoot the puck. Stop by Husso. So recovery by Zuski. Zuski now the blue line. Back the puck now to Caulfield. Fire puck. Miss the net belly. Go back. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Sutherland got the puck outside the zone. New players coming for both teams. And Whiteman's going to go all the way back on defensive zone. Go to the bench now. Drag the puck behind to Harris. Harris pass the puck to the right side. Back now to Gobi Dak. Dak on offensive zone. Control the puck. Looking for now. Change the direction behind the net. Bring the puck behind the net. Go back to Saki with the Montreal Canadiens. Finally back by Hoffman. Hoffman bring the puck to the blue line. All the back. Fire by Aber. Now DDD. Back to Kovacev. Shoot the puck. Husso make a save. Rebound. Set now by Detroit. Ronek. Ronek try to get the puck outside the zone. Finally intercept by Kovacev. The puck behind the net. Gobi Tabernack, first one to get there. Change the direction for the Mata. Quebec protect the puck, lose his edge, recovered by the Red Wings. Mata down the puck, intercept, kick. A soccer play by Kovacevic. Looked like he plays soccer in Finland. Kovacevic, he just kicked the puck all the way back in the corner. Anyway, the Detroit reset now. They break out the puck, going in the net. We are bringing to another side, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens, lose the puck in the corner, back to back by Kovacevic. Bring the puck to the side. Gotta go try to get the puck right away. Okay, try to get it to Varek, no chance. Puck goes slightly back to Arbor. Arbor bring the puck to the left side. Montreal kick out the puck outside the zone. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. Detroit, bad play right there by the defenseman of the Detroit, but finally recovery for himself. They go DDD, allowed the puck outside the zone on defensive zone. Savard coming back. Savard looking on out. Down the puck behind, hit by the Detroit. Intercept by Uso behind the net. Bring the puck to the other side. Recovery by Larkin, I believe. They go set up the breakout. Detroit, long stretch run is the zone. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Bring the puck to the other side. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher loves the puck. She's up by link stripe early. I believe bring the puck behind the net and the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset on the right side of it. The Ville Uso. And we have a little bit over 7 minutes ago remaining on the first period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings. We have a TV timeout. Robert Allen's Detroit attendance is sold out, Robert. 20,000. Luciano, KLS, love it. Money, welcome aboard. Fernando, welcome back. Welcome, Mr. Robert Legault. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Fernando Tavares, thanks to be with us. Laval Rocket opened their season tonight against the Senator, Belleville Senator. Philippe Mézard, part of the game. Fernando, any update you want to give us, that'd be great. Jimmy Shannon. Jimmy, welcome back in the house. Thanks for everybody be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. Luc Leverson, welcome back. Luc took a day off last night. We didn't see you about this. Vasilevsky still play golf. Rock Tim said about this one over there. Thanks so much. And Master, welcome aboard. Master Plush Gaming is in the house tonight. Danny T, welcome back in the house. The moderator of the Hockey Nation show. Thanks to be with us. We thank all the moderators to be helping the chat to be nice and nicer and great. Montreal Canadiens right now winning. We have a TV timeout at this moment. We know Steve Eisenman, he is the Director General of the Detroit Red Wings. Sport fans, welcome back. We're going to reset on the defensive zone of the Detroit Red Wings and wait for the puck drop by the linesman. But that's happening about this for this game. I now look like we have some kind of problem with the Ben Chariot with his right skating right now. He tried to change everything, and then we have to wait at the pickup. The puck will be dropped between Larkin and Zuski on the right side. So Larkin win the face-off, draw the puck behind to Mata. Mata tried to get a puck to the side to Pertuzzi. Pertuzzi tried to get out. He's coming out in the neutral zone at the red line, at the blue line. Kick out the puck behind the defenseman. Savard recover in front of net. Par Montreal, he set up now, coming back to Anderson. Anderson lobbed the puck to the board, lost his edge, tried to get the puck behind Mata, bring the puck to the corner, no chance, but Pertuzzi battled for the puck with Niziski. Anderson pushing right now, Mata with this, and we have 4 for the puck go back, pinch by Savard, puck, keep the puck deep in the zone by Savard, finally Detroit get out of the zone, back now to Raymond, drop the puck to the side, Pertuzzi is coming, Detroit 3 versus 2, Raymond the right side, fire puck, Allen make a save, rebound behind the net by Savard, use the puck outside the zone, intercept the blue line by the Detroit. Shoot the puck, missed the net barely. We did not see at the last second the puck behind the net, recovered by Bertozzi, try the puck in front of the net, no chance. Savard control the puck behind the net, try to get the puck to the side. Detroit is still the pressure. Larkin bring the puck to the blue line. Back now to DDD by the Detroit. Shoot the puck by Zeller. Allen make a save. Rebound for the net. Another save by Jake Allen on the block. The puck go outside the zone. Back now by Montreal. Cole Caulfield battle. 1-2-1. Pass it. Wait for Ziski. He look at back. Try the puck. Miss the net barely. The puck ran the puck all the way at the blue line. No chance for the Montreal Canadiens, Kovacevic should keep the puck in the zone. New plus coming for the Montreal Canadiens. 19 shot, guys, for the Detroit Red Wings at the beginning of this game against the Montreal Canadiens. Only 7 for the Montreal. The puck channel controlled by Evan. In front of the net, no channel back door. Get the puck, the battle for now. By the Montreal Canadiens, by Pitlick. And then we have a whistle. We're going to reset. Wow, what a possibility for Carl Caffin, Nick Zuski. And Jake Allen show exactly what he looked like for the Montreal Canadiens. Without Allen, this game could be already lead by the Detroit Red Wings by the score 2-0. But Jake Allen keyed the Montreal end the game. And that's what we have. We have another TV timeout, guys. We have to wait. Whoops, sorry about that. Charles Raphael is in the house. Charles, thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate a lot. We have Roblox, of course, in the house. Thanks to be with us tonight. Mr. B.A., welcome back, Mr. Bump. To be a part of goal, so we need more the video one Ty. Yes, I'm just busy with the channel right now, Mr. B.A. Then we have Simba Rash. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show. Of course, Master Plush is in the house. Red Wings at 10-5-3-1. Let's go Wings. So far looking great. Red Wings at 10-5-3-1. You can, guys, watching the game live on the NHL 66 if you cannot watching your game nowhere. And that's what happening about this. Go. You should coach that hockey team. You should coach the hockey. I wish. Sam, I'll come back. Mr. Sam, I coach. Where are you watching the game? I'm at live in Thailand, but I watch the game on the RDS, the Réseau des Sports in French. You can get that game, I believe, on the TSN or Sportnet. But if you want to get on YouTube channel, you can get that game, guys, on the NHL 66. That's the way to see that. So that's what happened. We wait for the puck go drop for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we are right now for the linesman setup, everybody. But so far, so good for the by Jake Allen, honestly, for the Montreal Canadiens. You're welcome, Simba. Thank you so much. Very kind. Face off the right side of the Uso, Cup, and Dvorak. The puck go back at the blind. Go Didi. Back went out to Hoffman. Hoffman set up. We have a power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Right now, Hoffman at the blind. Back to the puck to the side. Back to Pitlick. Pitlick set up. Pitlick come control. Back to the bumper. Back to Dvorak. Lose the puck only, but barely over there. Bring the puck to Ashmack. Pitlick battle right away. Montreal Canadiens. It's on the back door. Oh, great stick by the Detroit Red Wings. I saw the back door, but it cannot. Larkin recover the puck in the neutral zone. Keep controlling right now in front of Hoffman. Hoffman to Pitt. Another big save by Jake Allen. Larkin look save. Or again, this one power play Montreal Canadiens. I apologize for that one. I didn't see this one coming. Anyhow, Hoffman control the puck right now. Come in the side zone. Don't bring the puck behind. Set up to the left side. Kick out by the left side. Back, bring the puck to Gallagher. Gallagher hit at the blue line. We have a pushing all the way back over there. And now we're going to go behind it. We have some pushing. They were rack behind this. And Gallagher and Chariot and Mata involved with those, but we don't go nowhere outside of Montreal Canadiens. And the Jake Allen guys stopped the 20 shot he faced tonight. The last one by Dawson, by Dylan Larkin. Guys, I'm about 2 minutes behind. Robert, and it's just blend screen. Robert, I apologize for that one over there. They have another one called the SRP Sport, I believe, .com. You know one you can look about this. I don't have the answer. Mr. ENORTAP knows this website. I don't have with me. Anyhow, power play for the Montreal unit number 1 back right now. Hadn't make another save, a long stretch pass for this. SASCHA SCHRADER, new member of the Hockey Nation show. Thanks, SASCHA, to be there. Recovery now for the Montreal Canadiens. Go DDD. Set up now the power play right away over there. They go back behind the net, recovery by the Montreal. There is kick out the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield bring the puck behind the net, chasing the puck to the left side. Detroit still the puck. Don't play the puck behind Jake Allen. Montreal so far are 0-4 on the power play. Since the beginning of the season, 40 seconds to go. Whiteman recover the puck. Whiteman to the blue line. Whiteman drop to Zuski. Zuski's coming now. He's coming to the left side. Zuski at the blue line. At the blue line, on the offensive zone. Bring to Anderson. Lose the puck. Back to Manan. Manan drop the puck behind. And Detroit going to dump in the puck all the way back behind Jake Allen. No chance, nothing to do. Works for the Montreal Canadiens on the power play with less of the 20 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Whiteman pass the puck to the side. Controlé par le Montreal Canadiens. Kick out the right at the entrance zone. Bring the puck in front of the net. Fire puck. He'll make a save. Great opportunity for Montreal. Put up behind. Restart. Fire puck. Uso make another save about Sean Manan. No rebound. We go to restart at the left side of Uso after a turnover by the Detroit Red Wings. And back-to-back. Manan score. The last 10 seconds of the power play. Montreal a little bit more take advantage of the turnover by the Detroit Red Wings, but not going to score with 3:41 to go remaining on the first period. Yes, KS, Red Wings looking good. Too far, God I said, let's not. You're absolutely right, Simba. They're looking great, to be honest with you. Here we go. Face off now on the left side. Uso winning by the Detroit Red Wings. And we are even strength down the puck all the way back to Jake Allen. Intercept the puck, drive the puck behind. The Montreal going to reset. He's go back to David Savard. Savard looking. Keep controlling the blue line. Pass the puck in the zone. Keep down back to Dak. Dak pass the puck the side to Gallagher. Shoot for fire. So rebound and make a save. And wow, what a shot by the Montreal. But no rebound after that. Uso get the team and the tie game 0-0. A great shot by the Montreal Canadiens, Gallagher. But will be on the left side face-off. Hoffman is on the ice, by the way. And Austin, here we go. Peter Graziano, welcome back in the house, Peter. Thanks for being with us. Great game for Montreal. How they play tomorrow. And Washington still looking for the first W. You're absolutely right about this, Peter Graziano. Nicholas. You're absolutely right about Ben Sharia. The puck go by Benenet, set up by DDD, by the Red Wings, set up the breakout. The puck try to get a neutral zone. The puck down slowly back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. Savard go back to the left side. Montreal attacking right now. On the kick out the puck on the side. The puck go on the bench after he hit Raymond. We're going to restart on the neutral zone. That's what we got with 3:10 to go remaining on the first period. 21 shots for Detroit. 10 Montreal. Both teams have one opposite power play. Nothing happening so far. Thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. And we appreciate all your comments. Washington going to be desperate. You're absolutely right. Open up the second game. Jimmy Howard and the studio. And intermission, KLS. Broken stick by the Detroit. Go back to the puck. Savard set up. Long stretch back. Tip of the Montreal Canadiens. Puck go behind the net. Chasing out by Jake Adams. The puck between the stick, between the skate and the referee. Referee tried to get out. Finally did by Detroit. Intercept by Savard. Savard pass the puck to Evan. Back to Dadanav. Back to the left side. Intercept now. Pinch by Evans. It's it out. Detroit's coming back. Back to the left side. Jordan Harris. Larkin. Change his direction. Keep control the blind. Bring pipe for the net. A little bit too far for Pertuzzi. Recovered by Raymond. Raymond out behind the goaltender. Raymond to the hash mark. Looking now. Tries to get on the looking for the back door. Pass the pipe behind the net. Chasing by Pertuzzi. Savard lose the puck back to the left side. Evan on the back door. A little bit too far. The puck go out of the play. We're going to have a whistle. Pertuzzi try to reach Raymond, but no chance. We know Tyler Pertuzzi right now have a good year for the Detroit Red Wings last season. So that's what we got. Let's go, Mr. Luciano Graziano. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Here we go. Face off now between Montreal and Detroit. Shoot the puck. Allen play the puck right now. The puck goes slowly back on the right side of Allen. No damage. We're going to reset with 2:20 to go. Another shot this time for Verena. And we're going to see what's happening there. And that's where we are. Corey Gidd, welcome aboard. Peter, thanks to be with the show tonight. Thank you, everybody, to be with us tonight. The puck right now face off the left side. Jake Allen. Andrew Copp face to Christian Dvorak. Here we go. Perron is on the ice. Of course, the winning by Montreal Canadiens go back to the left side. Puck try to get out by Montreal and intercept all the way back on defensive zone. But they go back to the right. Trade direct for Anderson. Shot puck hit the left side. They will go back to the other side. Recovery by the Montreal at the blue line. Whoop, we have a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 minutes for interference. And Montreal go back on the bench. And Josh Anderson, 2 minutes for interference about this one over there. The call from the referee, number 71, I believe, whatsoever. 26, 2 minutes for interference. A call, again, the Detroit, Montreal Canadiens. We know Detroit was really active with 7 shots on the first power play, I believe. And that's what we got on that one. Josh Anderson really not happy about that call. A little bit, I don't know. The player sold this one over there. The puck went out on the right side of the Jake Allen. Jake even now on the face-off with Larkin winning by the Detroit. Cedar set up, pass the puck to the side. A little bit behind Perron. Perron recovered by the Detroit with Wayne in the corner. Perron bringing part to the bumper, try to get to Raymond. Back to Cedar to Perron, looking now on the goal line. Keep up on the puck to Pertuzzi. Back to Raymond. Perron to Pertuzzi. Keep controlling now. It was Raymond to Perron to Cedar. Back to Raymond. Fire puck. Jake Allen make a save. The back with the bounce in the corner. Chased by the Montreal Canadiens. Back to Raymond. Raymond back to Cedar. Cedar lose the puck outside the zone with 1:35 to go remaining on the first period. 1:28 on the power play. So Montreal is finishing this period on the PK. The power back on the left side. Don't pay by the Detroit within. Chased now on the right side. Jake Allen. Back to Larkin. Fire puck! Missed the net barely. Back to Perron on the left side of Avenant. Chased by Montreal Canadiens. Perron win the battle. Perron keep controlling. Perron now on the back end. Controlling by Brandon Fonesiski. Back to Ziller. Ziller right now the bumper. Back to Ziller. Ziller right now to Raymond. Looking on the back door to Raymond. And for the net. All right. Adam makes a rebound. No go. The puck go to the side. OMG. The puck go back in front of the net. Ziller. Adam still down. Set up right now. Fire puck. Allen making another save. Are you kidding me? Allen is everywhere. Allen is an unbelievable save after save. Jake Allen, the new carry prize for the Montreal Canadiens. 24 shot. First period between unbelievable performance of your goaltender, the number 34, Jake Allen. Back to back to back. And Allen, the puck was behind the back of Jake Allen. Unbelievable. You have to be happy about the performance of Allen during the first period. He's tired right now. He needs some water. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all about the Jake Allen. 49 seconds remaining on the power play for the Detroit Red Wings, 54.4. Wow, what a performance of Jake Allen, sir. Montreal dumping the puck all the way back over there. 46 seconds remaining on the period. 39 power play for Detroit. They set up again, coming to neutral zone. Power play number 2 for Detroit. Kick out the puck. Montreal set up the puck. Dumping the puck again one more time. The puck goes slowly behind the Uso. 24 shot guy for the Detroit Red Wings. Another second power play. The puck go back to now to Ronek. Long stretch from the neutral zone. A little bit too far. The puck go ahead. They go there. Jake Allen play a puck. Run the puck around the board to DUARTE. Bring the puck behind as Zoderblom. Zoderblom bring the puck to the left side. Montreal can resist with 18 seconds on the back door. Intercept by the blue line by the Detroit Red Wings. Keep controlling the puck on the other side. Coming now on the left side. Fire puck! And Allen make a save with the glove. Oh my goodness. With 9.7 to go remaining of the first period, 4 seconds to go. Here we go. Face off now on the left side. Jake Allen, 4 second power play and 9.7 at the very Larkin trying to get a puck over there. When on the right side, fire puck, block shot again. Back on the back door. And they go back outside the zone. If Evans strength one more time, he's going to be behind the net. The puck go around. It will be the end of this period, guys. Wow, this is the Jake Allen show tonight, Friday night, October 14, 2022. 0 goals on the first period because of Jake Allen. 25 shots versus 10 after 20 minutes. And then we got 0-2 power play for the Detroit, 0-1 for the Montreal Canadiens. What a goal, what a game. About that one over there of the performance of the... We have a super chat, ladies and gentlemen, for Dawson Sports Center. River, chop, chop, chop. super chat, Mr. Dawson Sport Corner. Thanks so much for your super chat. We really appreciate it. We love the super chat at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks so much again.
Thank you very much.
And very nice of you. Here we go, guys. What a performance that Detroit Red Wings the first period of the season. We see a lot of great things if you are Detroit fans because your team is going to have a good year. Montreal, they just tried to survive, and it was all about the Detroit over the Montreal Canadiens during that period. Honestly, it was all about Jake Allen, Potevi Trip, and oxygen chamber. So far, Jake Allen doing intermission. Yes, what a performance of Jake Allen. There's going to be hard for anyone to win the cup. Tony Allen is on fire exactly about this. We appreciate everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Concerning that, it will use to his going in game 2 of the season. Drouin is getting Allen a little bit a Cesar pizza for that performance about this one over there. Yeah, absolutely right about this. Gogo. Fernando, hype. Rudolph is giving a great speech right now. We score first, Rudolph. Thanks so much for this comment. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight, Mr. Rudolph. Julien Cormier, welcome back, Julien. Julien always giving us a great information at his knowledge during the comments about the Hockey Nation Live Show. Are giving to Detroit a run for the money. Thanks to Alan. Absolutely, Julien. Terry T, welcome back of him at Double T. Mr. Jerry Jean in the house. You're absolutely right about this. Noel net me. Here we go. Something like this. Hi, Mr. You're absolutely right about this, KLS. I agree with you about this. What's happening right now for the Montreal Canadiens? After 20 minutes and Detroit, 25 shots for the Detroit. Soderblom, wow, good battle with Jacky Harris. Played really well in front of the net, surprisingly. Yeah, but Soderblom is really show exactly what he can become in NHL. Big guy about this one over there. I don't know. Did we see Savkoski tonight? I don't think so. I pronounced the name Savkoski at the first period, by the way. So, we'll be interested. You can see Marco Albert struggle. It's just a question of time before they remove him because he really have a difficult turnover, everything like that, unfortunately. So let's set the tone for the first shift. Impressive. Yes, Nicholas, I agree with you. Robert, so here's the question. Are the Wings this good or they've been off on the game? Well, here's my best answer, Robert. That's why all good, but not exactly what you saw tonight. I think they completely destroyed the Canadiens Montreal. The Montreal never recovered after the first 2 minutes. It was all about the Detroit Red Wings. So it's a balance. Well, Montreal is going to be okay by the bottom of the NHL. But Detroit, you have to consider them good, but not like they're not going to be like this all year long. I can tell you that. But if the team's going to get about 80, 85 points on my eyes for this upcoming season. Tampa Bay 3-2. Are you kidding me? 3-2 already over there? I'm glad because RJ is not here, guys. Every update you have, please send it to me so I can add this over there. 3-2. And then the Rangers play Winnipeg tonight and Carolina against San Jose. Yeah, updating to last chance again plan to Detroit. And Slavkowski's getting like a combi Luc Lafortune. He said about this. Bonsoir, Yamo. I think it's more not improvement over this. I agree with you. Thanks so much, Tony Padenzat, Montreal. Thank you, Tony. It's adding to the last chance game I planned at Detroit. One Dadanov is the best player and the player that is not going well for the Habs of Montreal. Boomerang. It's on the road. And that's what's happening about this for sure. Tampa play like 80%, but lead 3-2. Sarah Roblox, welcome back, Mr. Roblox. Victor, so que c'est to American Hockey League. I will wait a little bit, Victor, because honestly, I think with all the injury they have, I will keep him a little bit longer. We'll see what he look like. OHL, AHL, the best for young player to become a big fish in a small pond in the NHL, where the small fish, big pond. Yeah, you're absolutely right about this, William. Will be interesting. Philippe Mézard play tonight for the Laval Rocket, by the way. Good evening, Dan Hacham and Colette.
You are
Awesome. Thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight, the Hockey Nation Live show. Don't forget, please, to click on the like if you don't mind. Which team are you the most concerned after 2 losses already? The Washington Capitals or the Los Angeles Kings? Both of them are losing. What about the Golden Knights have 2 W already? The New York Rangers 2 W already. Both teams are on fire so far on the other way. Jake Allen just make 25 fights in the first period. Yep, Yamo. Thanks so much, everybody. Guys, if you can click on the likes, that will helping us to 35. Jordan, let's see 35 save. Jordan, welcome back, by the way. Jake Allen, Jake Plant. This a new ad management team are changing everything in the nation in terms of the development. They are leader about this. Is Gilly out of the game? I don't know, Roger. I did not see this, obviously. I saw him play, but I don't know he was returning. So you better, to my guess, because my TV is no sound, so I don't know. If someone has some kind of information, guy, Marco, possibly. Marco, if you're around, just can tell us a bit more about the situation with Galen Coley. Eric Morrison, what happening to my comments? I don't know, Eric. I did not know. Jordan is stays 0-0 still overtime. We could see 2 save shootout there, Jordan. Yes, Mike Zuck and Jennifer, welcome back. Come on, people, hit the likes. That'd be great if you can do this. That'd be awesome. Eric, I heard Shane Wright play 6 minutes Wednesday. He did not play Alice. I have to feeling Dave Ascall does not like his style to play. Not allowed, Eric. I think they love him. I think he's doing well over there. Guys, it's not easy. 18 years old. Sarkowski is going to be in Laval at the end of the month or maybe in November. So it's just a process of everybody. If you can look for the last 5 years, how many players play in NHL? Only one last year, Cole Sillinger. That's it, that's all. Full time. Yeah, like 33 points, I believe, 17 goals, 16 goals, 17 assists. That's it. Only one. So it's not easy. And it will be the same thing with this year, but I think Sarkowski is going to play about 30, 40 games with Montreal, and then Shane Wright possible. He will not stay over there, maybe return OHL. And I think it would be interesting to see that. It's a long term for development for them. Robert Lemon with the Montreal Junior, good about this. Victor, one friend like would be great, Victor. Yes, it would be awesome. People click on the likes. Not going to agree with you more. Everything is on the fine with this management. Yep, about this. Red Wings fire. Feet said goalie has a lower body injury. Oh my God, that's not a good news for the Montreal Canadiens. What was your comments, Eric? What will be to write? But it will be interesting. You'll see that again. It's only a 9 game. They can decide what is the best for him. Like they don't like to get keep a player for 6 minutes in the game for sure. Eric, I know Strategy is going to give us some report today, and I'm going to listen what he said about him. Jack Hughes have improved a lot his time in the NHL. Player have to start somewhere. Give Wright and Saki some time. Jordan, yes. But you cannot compare Jack Hughes with the Sarkowski and Shane Wright, Jordan. Jack Hughes is going to be a super elite player. I don't think so. Sarkowski and Shane Wright going to be a super elite player. So I think you're right, Coach. Sarkowski and Jacka will return to Laval Realty on the game speed order to adapt. Yep, yeah, absolutely right about this one over there, Tony. Especially for a center, 18 years old. Absolutely right, Eric. That's another comment. Not many 18-year-old can actually go right there and make some sort of impact. Not surprised for patient Nicholas agree right there. Coach, do you think Coyotes will have another? Yes, Jerry, about the Coyotes, right? I still don't like his attitude. I don't. I don't think so, Victor. I don't want to talk. I don't want guys to be negative about Shane Wright when any kids are 18 years old. I think we have to wait a couple of years before we get him. The best for him would be possibly the Witcher. Would be interesting to see it. It's nothing wrong. Everybody go that direction. Nick's Gabe been back over there, and it's not the only one. If Shane Wright go over there, it's just a normal process. You, John Allen, I agree with you. Robert Logan have 34 points his first season. First season made nothing better. Play in Laval improve his skill. Absolutely right about this, right? As big head Luc Everson. Alex, welcome aboard, Alex. Salut, coach. J'aimerais savoir si tu pourrais décrire une période une fois en temps en français. J'adore la chaîne et les commentaires et les réponses que tu donnes à la téléspectateur. Alex, je vais te répondre très, très poliment. J'ai essayé, Alex, j'ai de la misère à parler en français. C'est incroyable, hein? C'est ma langue maternelle. Mais quand je fais la description de la game, à cause que je la fais tellement en anglais, je perds les bouts en français, Alex. Je l'ai essayé l'an passé. J'étais tellement mélangé parce que je pensais qu'est-ce que je disais. Maintenant, je sais, mon anglais n'est pas parfait, ma prononciation n'est pas parfaite, mais c'est facile pour moi de décrire en anglais. Il y a des choses qu'on pourrait améliorer, Alex, c'est faire des vidéos en français, mais je ne sais pas si c'est la bonne façon, c'est bon ou c'est bien, mais j'apprécie beaucoup ton commentaire. Ça serait facile, mais quand les gens me parlent en français, je réponds en français, moi, Alex. Donc, je respecte les langues des gens. Donc, c'est pour ça. Puis, les people did not understand what I said. I got a question about if I can do it, description in French. I told him it's very difficult for me to speak in French, whatever is my first language, to do a description of the game. I'm able to speak French. It's just when I do the description of the game, I'm losing my mind to find a word. So I just want to sharing this with Alex in French and everybody in English. But thank you so much, Alex. I think that coach is right. Also, so can see, and Albert will be playing go there. Right as a killer, stare down. Tony is shine right for center. But he was him on the 4 line the first game of the night. Is they go down to Rocket, who come up. Robert, not necessarily nobody. They have extra 2 players right now. Jake and then Joel Armias coming. So Robert, so not necessary to call up anybody. If not that, but I'm looking at Escalating and I listen to him speak. The chemistry is not good between them. Possible, I respect your point of view. Honestly, I cannot tell you yes or no. I did not follow too much the Subtle Kraken to give you the best answer for that one, but thanks so much for your comments. Merci pour ta réponse, Cham. Je crois que le prochain qui va être trade, c'est Devorak, car c'est lui qui joue le mieux dans les rumeurs. Oui, tu es bien d'accord avec toi, Alex, si c'est open, je ne suis pas certain qu'ils vont l'échanger, malheureusement, parce que je crois qu'il a son salaire, puis la valeur qu'il apporte à l'équipe est très importante pour l'instant. Donc, avec le nombre de blessures, je ne crois pas qu'il va à nulle part. Je crois qu'il va rester avec eux. Donc, il faut regarder, tu click on the likes. Montreal impressed with that enough. He looks a slow coach. Yeah, give him a time. It's not easy a player like him play on the 4 line. I'm not going to judge him a lot because this is how much air does Tony have. Jerry from Sweden, welcome back in the house. Le futur des sont très brillants. Bien d'accord avec toi, Jerry. So where cause your inability to comment in French? Wow. Thank you so much, Robert. Laval 1, Belleville 1 after the first period. And Laval pratique tout seul dans son salon, coach. Ouais. Thanks so much, Danny. And look, I know what you said, coach. It's hard switching back and forth French, English, and yeah, I agree with you about this. It's impossible to describe a game at 2 languages. Very difficult for me. I apologize. I wish I could be better. David Archer, welcome back in the house. Coach, gonna to the next game in Thailand language. With Laval have Mezak back substitution line possible. Would be interesting if we can do that. That one with that. MSU Detroit, welcome back in the house. Let's go Red Wings. Not this year. Tyler back is and Junior. You're absolutely right. But I apologize for those who didn't see back at Fernando. Thanks to joining us to let us know. Just look at the Ascol talk about right. He said the right things, but he sound unable by right. Possible, Eric. Like I said, you're possibly right. I don't know. I didn't listen. The only thing I would say to you, Eric, if the kid plays 6 minutes, did not play number 2, game number 2. They want to keep him only at home, but I don't think so. It would be a long term, a short term possible. But Eric, I think he's going to be in direction over there of the OHL. RG, welcome back in the house from the football. We need a Markov to talk with Dadanov. How is Laval doing tonight? 1-1 after the first period, Roger. Thanks again with us. Coach, I understand your French very well. Thanks so much, Robert. Appreciate a lot. For the like, a way to hit where we can chat, go, Luciano. Don't forget, guys, click on the line. Isilac a haut de record, non? A battu un record, non? Pas certain, Isilac, mais certainement, il serait dans la bonne direction. Walwick halftime 7-0. Fernando Bowie score for the Rocket and Harry Look for the Belleville. Thanks so much, Fernando, to give us an update. Which rock hockey has impressed you the most? Hockey has impressed you the most 32 game since the beginning of the season, Victor? It's still a bit too early, Victor, because many teams did not, like, some teams did not start the season. Some teams play only one game. I'll be easier, Victor, to make a very better answer to you about 1 week or 2 weeks where we're going to compare who have a bad start or who have a great start. Rangers for, KLS after 2 games yet. But again, like I said, it's a great question. It's just for me to give you a best answer. Other than the fact, KLS said the Rangers. I agree with you about this one over there. But again, like I mentioned, it's only 1 or 2 games. What about if Calgary win again? 6-0 example. I was impressive. Edmonton is looking good after 1 game, but again, it's only 1 game. Like Detroit after 1 period, they're looking good. But again, it's too early for me. So it'll be interesting to see that. Look like Kaden Cooley, we just see his back got hurt after he got hit by the player for the Detroit Red Wings. So that's what's happening about Kaden Cooley. And have a good second period, guys. Hopefully Montreal will look better. Not a problem, Eric. Charge. Bonne deuxième, non, Nicolas. Bonne deuxième, non, Nicolas for the second period. And we have Suzuki and Caulfield and Anderson on the ice. Face to Larkin, Bertuzzi, Raymond, and Zeller, Chariot of the Detroit Red Wings. We go back now, Montreal. Savard contre le puck. Pass the puck to Lee. Back to Harris. Harris dumping the puck behind the net of the Montreal Canadiens to other side. We have an icing at the beginning already, but the Montreal Canadiens going to reset. Missing a guy have the most W with 22, 34 TOI last game. Will be interesting to see how they're going to respond. Terry T is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Terry T. They're being with a play at 3-minute first player injury. Yes, Boone Ram just announced he's not going to returning at the game for what I heard. Fait ça now winning par le Montreal Canadiens. Savard try to get back outside the zone. Intercepted by SLATER. Bring the puck to the left side. Recovery by Larkin. Larkin to Bertuzzi. Fire puck by Raymond. Apologize. Bring the puck to the line. Chased by the Montreal Canadiens. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming on the right side. Caulfield looking now. Drive the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki looking back. On the front net, Anderson. A bit too far for Caulfield. Now Zeller battle with Caulfield. Intercept by Suzuki. Bring the puck to under the side. All the way back to Anderson. Anderson to Caulfield. Caulfield loses the puck in front of Zeller. Back again to the blue line. Get out the zone. Intercept by Jordan Harris. Shoot the puck. Allison make a save. Back to Caulfield in the corner. Caulfield try to get puck to under the side. Intercept right now by the Detroit Red Wing behind the net. They're going to restart. Do Chariot right now. Bring the puck behind to Zeller. Zeller right now. Back in the neutral. Try to get the puck in the neutral zone. Intercept by Montreal. Finally puck outside to Jordan Harris. Harris to Savard. Savard to the blue line. Back right now for the Montreal Canadiens. Hoffman, the puck go outside the zone. Possible icing for the Montreal, for the Detroit Red Wing. And we're going to no wave by the referee. And going to set. No, we have something happening right there. I don't know, we have a whistle. Is it Montreal too many men? What's going on? Icing? Jesus. The camera not helping me at all. We got a call right now for icing for the Detroit. We're going to restart at the right side goalie. Pousse le pouce. Look, Fortune. Thanks so much for everybody. Look like he has a shoulder injury to get late, maybe. Will be, not a good news. Joseph Rakoven, welcome for Sakowski. Thanks so much to be with us. The puck go behind the net of Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Aber. Aber pass the puck to the right side. Intercept by Montreal. By Hoffman. Use the board. Pass the puck to Dak. No chance for Monahan. Now Detroit's coming back on the right side. Ronek bring the puck behind the Jake Allen. The puck go back in the corner. Shoulder check by Mike Hoffman. Bring the puck behind the net. A bit too far for Aber. Aber to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept by the Detroit Red Wings. But by Coop. But finally, it's Monahan give the puck to Hoffman. Puis Drake maintenant, Hoffman du blind. Bring the puck in front of the net to Kovalevich. Recovered by David Perron. Perron right now at the Ashmack. Kovalevich try to get back on the position. Reset right now by Detroit. Ronek, long stretch pass right now, a little bit too far, possible icing for the Detroit. That's what the call we got. We're going to restart all the way back on defensive zone. We're going to go all the way back on the left side of the USO. But inside French also. That's happening about this. Jared, welcome back. Joseph, by the way. Powell, welcome aboard. Sakowski is going to be on fire. Thanks to be with us tonight. Here we go. Montreal winning face up. Ballot, Perron still the puck right there. Try to get outside his zone. Finally did for Coop. Coop trying to puck to the side. Right now, it's a run out to the puck. Adam make a save. Rebound. Sakowski pick up the puck. Sakowski to the blue line. Pass the puck to the side. Montreal at the right side. Get the guy. Turn around. Speedorama. Bring it by the back door. Intercept on the Detroit Red Wing. Bring the puck to corner. Battle with Gallagher on the left side of the alley. So Montreal recovery puck in 20 net. Save and again at the side of the back door. Sakowski cannot control the puck. Battle again with the great hit right now by, again, interference all the way back by the Rasmussen. Interference on, again, Sakowski. And Sakowski looked like not shaky a little bit on the legs. Can we lost another players? This time Sakowski go to the bench a little bit shaky. Sakowski got hit by Michael Rasmussen. Second power play for the Montreal Canadiens. They still end the game, by the way, by the performance of Jake Allen first 20 minutes. That's what happening about this one. Where is Gallagher? KLS. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye, David. Have a good night, buddy. And the puck go right now on the right side of USO. Gallagher, KLS. Puck winning by the Detroit doing stop at the blue line. Pazuski try puck to the side. The puck go back finally outside the zone. And Whiteman is going to recovery for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back behind Jake Allen. We have right now power play for the Montreal. The guy go back to the left side is Whiteman. Whiteman bring the puck to the right side to Caulfield. Caulfield to Ski behind. So he's coming on the neutral zone. And now the red line. Kick out for Caulfield. Caulfield to Ski. Coming back over there in the corner. Bring the puck in the net. All the way back to Monahan. Monahan to Caulfield. Caulfield the Ashmack. But finally the puck go outside the zone. They try to do a very good power PK so far during the beginning of this game. The puck back to Whiteman. No shot for the Montreal, by the way, during that power play with 1:20 remaining on the power play. Ziski's coming to the red line. Ziski now kick out the puck to the left side to Monahan. He's coming to the right side. Turn around by Anderson. Anderson bring the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman to Caulfield. Caulfield now at the blue line. Looking right now. Caulfield lose the puck all the way back over there. The puck go outside the zone. Detroit's coming back alone, but bad play by Caulfield. Now Joe Veleno tried the puck back at the Ashmack. Turn the direction. Battle with 3 players. One try reset now all the way back. The puck go back at the neutral zone. Reset by Ziski. Kick out the puck to Gallagher. Find the puck Caulfield. I apologize. The puck go out of the play. Go back to the left side, outside the play, and going to reset at 16-13. Caden Cooley back on the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Caden Cooley back on the bench. Welcome back, Caden Cooley. This is very important to see the number 21 with the Montreal Canadiens. Right now from Winnipeg to Warrack, bring it back all the way back at the blue line. Set up by Montreal Canadiens, the blue line. Hoffman, bring it back to the left side. Contrôlé de Ashmack by, I'm not sure. Back again to the right. Fire the puck. Gallagher missed the puck. The puck outside the zone. Reset all the way back by Hoffman at the blue line with 30 seconds to go remaining. In net number 2, Hoffman controlling at the red lines. Coming to the blue line. Turn around behind the net. Behind the Montreal Canadiens. Kick out the puck to that enough. Back to Dak. Back to the Varag. The Varag to Hoffman at the blue line. The Hoffman bringing it back to the right side to Gallagher. Gallagher at the Hoffman. Hoffman's coming down. Fire puck. Miss the net or maybe barely touched by Uso. The finale the puck go all the way back behind the net. Montreal's going to be not effective during the second power play. They're only one shot is during that time. And there's going to be Evan Strang right now. They are coming out on the right side. Notre zone par le Montreal Canadien. Entrée zone par Jake Evan. Bring it back to the blue line. Go Didi. Back one out to Coley. Coley should have played for the net. He missed the everybody looking for the net. Chariot pushing right away back over there. And going to go all the way back. It was Kirby Dak, Ben Chariot in front of the net. No chance. And we're going to have a whistle on the right side of Ziller. Caden Coley back on the ice. Yeah, absolutely. KLS. Randy Walkman, don't tell him that Christian would get to go to this. Randy, welcome back in the house. Christian Shaw, welcome back. Of course, thanks to be with us tonight, Christian. Face out on the right side. Pitlick right now. Winning by Detroit. Use the board right now. All the way back to Lindstrom. Down pin the puck a little bit too far. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Jake Evan. Bring the puck to the right side. Savard use the board. Long stretch back in the neutral zone. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. It's going to be an icing for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to restart all the way back on the right side. Whoa. The linesman love his edge on the wall. Hit the wall. It coming back. Look like a painful for the referee. The linesman behind the net of the Detroit Red Wings. You're welcome, Christian, mon ami. Christian Shaw is in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Face out on the right side, Rasmussen and Jake Evan winning by Montreal. Caden Coley try to get a puck. Finally, go back by Pitlick. Pitlick get out. Montreal get about that enough to left side to Sarkoski. Sarkoski play on the 4 line right now. And that enough look like he's going to the 3rd line. Sarkoski now back on the 4 line. Wow. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow night. Montreal play at the Washington, the capital of the USA tomorrow night. We now face out in neutral zone. I apologize. Zuski is out. Caulfield back on the ice with Anderson and Caulfield and Zuski. Face to Rasmussen. The puck winning by Anderson. Back to Aber. Aber pass the puck. Whiteman. Fire puck. Uso make a save. Play the puck behind the net. Pass the puck a little bit to the defenseman of the Detroit Red Wings. Finally, the puck go outside on the Tampa Bay Empire of Detroit. Go behind. No icing. The puck go back. Rasmussen. Turn around. Cut back on the back door at the blue line. Short by Sader. Shoot it back. Allen make a save. No rebound. We're going to restart on the right side of Allen. If we don't have a single good team in Detroit, the city is close, I swear. Samba. Thanks, my friend. Thanks to be with us, Nicholas. There's something going on with the team and Chariot. Not sure why. They are simply on my eyes. Chariot not overstep. It's just been tough. Yep. Here we go. Face up on the left side of Jake Allen. We're going to get Kovacic with Devorak phase 2. I'm not sure who is at the center right now. The puck go to the blue line. Fire the puck. The puck go miss the net barely. Bug in front of the net. Montreal try to get the puck outside the zone. Puck between Scale Gallagher. Finally get by Montreal. They were racked. Finally, Detroit take the zone on Cup. Cup brings the puck to Vrana. Vrana control the puck. Pass the puck to the side. Back to Perron. Perron pass the puck to Cup. Cup bring the puck around the board. Chase it back over to Savic. And then Vrana. Sarkoski battle for the puck. Lose the puck all the way back over there. Sarkoski went out on the wall. We have 4 players. We have a battle. And then Perron bring the puck to the blue line. Set up right now by Manta. Manta to Perron. Perron the hash mark. Go to the top circle. Fire puck. Hit the stick 8 of the Montreal. Puck go on the net. Recovery by the Montreal. The Ashmark finally go back to the side. Back to Sakoski. Sakoski in the zone. Long stretch by the zone. Great pass for Sakoski to Gallagher. To Devarak. Devarak's looking. Fire puck. Miss the net barely. Possible. Touch the puck. Chasing by Jordan Harris behind the net. Harris bring the puck all the back at the blue line. Back up right now. Sakoski should the puck. Pass the puck to the left side. Back to Devarak. Back to Gallagher. Fire puck. Block shot by Detroit. They go back. Great diving by Sakoski and Gallagher. They go back to the left side. Now Detroit's coming in the front zone. Pass the puck inside. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Joe Villano. Keep controlling by Arbor, I believe. Arbor get hit solidly. Back to Gallagher. Long stretch back on the side. Hit the face of the Montreal players. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone by the Detroit Red Wings. And we have to out of the play. And it looked like Cole Caulfield go back on the bench. He got the puck in the face, I believe. But it would be interesting to see what it looked like. TV timeout. Here we go. Luciano. Molly the chicken is in the house. Molly the chicken. I love it. Molly the chicken in the house. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great if you can do that. And that's what we got so far. So good, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. We're going to see what we have on the chat. Chariot Mass playing for the HABS so much. Johnny first has a blue jacket. Johnny Goodrow just scored. Look like Victor. Thanks to the information that on remind me that Ducci grooves the grooves in the house for England. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. À l'année prochaine, Christian. Then countdown RJ. Tell you little bit. I would like to know the score between Columbus and the Tampa Bay. If you can get it, that'd be great. And then Samson Sekelida, welcome back, by the way. Simba, I hope the Railway will at least make it a playoff piston in line. I'm not sure. They're going to start winning toward the end of the season. I like where we are in the beginning. Simba, I don't know if Detroit can make the playoff this year, but what I like, Simba, you're going to have an amazing, great year, a great team for the next couple of years for sure. I fit Chariot at the glove sandwich, Robert. God allowed Gally at sit out in various situations. Absolutely right about this one over there. Caulfield and Gallagher laugh at each other after the shot of Gallagher. Anyhow, face off the left side, Jake Allen. We have Sean Monahan with Kirby Dack on the ice. Here we go. Face off now between both skate. The puck stuck right away. Montreal set up the puck. Recovered by Arbor. Arbor chasing out by Earn. Arbor at the back end. Intercepted out by the Detroit. When the puck go back, Savard, you use the board. All the way back of the blind, pinched by the Detroit. When the puck to the left side, KIMBERLY trade the puck on the left side. Show the puck behind the net by the defenseman. Detroit, all the way back to the side, a little bit too far for Hoffman. They will go back behind Savard. Savard control the puck. Great play by Davis Savard. Pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman use the board. A little bit too far for Monahan. Intercept by Lindstrom. Bring the puck behind it. Detroit's coming back on the offensive zone now on the right side. Fire puck. Allen making it with the glove. No rebound. Going to restart on the right side of Jake Allen. And a great play by now we have some pushing with Ernie and Arbor on the right side over there. And now the referee talk to them and calm down everybody. He said, look, that's enough, guys. Come on, guys. It's the first game tonight. Don't try to do too much. Double shot by the Detroit Red Wing over the Montreal Canadiens, 28-14. And that's what we got there. Roger DANY, 1 year as a member. Congratulations, Roger. Thanks so much, Roger, for that one over there. We really appreciate to become another, I don't know if I can do this right there. Do I have the time to pick up this? Come on, coach. Go get it. Go get it before the game starts. High five, my friend. High five, Roger. The puck go behind the net of Montreal Canadiens. Jake Allen reset behind the net. Montreal try to get a puck. They finally did it. Come in on this out. Kick out with Pitlick. Pitlick to Dadana. Dadana to Big in front of the net. Front of the puck. Great play by the Montreal. Cannot control the puck. Turn around behind the net. Chasing one up by Pitlick. And then puck go back to Ronek. Ronek bring the puck to Mata. Chasing by Jake Evans. So some pressure Montreal. In front of the net to Dadana. No chance. The puck go outside the zone par Raymond. Puck controlé by Jake Evans. Pressure Montreal Canadiens. Behind Pitlick. Lose the puck behind. Ronek. Pitlick. Evans. Mata. And then we have Larkin looking right now. The puck go back left side. Jake Evans. Bring the puck to the line. Set up right now by Whiteman. Losing the puck all the way back by Montreal Canadiens. The puck by Kovacevic. Now Jake Allen get out of the zone. Pass the puck to Harris. Harris back to Kovacevic. Kovacevic coming now on the back door. And a bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. Kovacevic. The puck go outside the zone finally. Pressure by Montreal. Caulfield. Caulfield battle right now by Bardezi. Bring the puck to the blue line on the offside of the blue. We're going to reset with 11:37 to go remaining on the second period. 11:37. A little bit less, I don't know, Detroit, a little bit less execution overall. That's what we got so far. And we appreciate everybody to be a part of the Hockey Nation show. And I like this one. It's a new one here. So we want to high five everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Puck went out at the neutral zone with 11:37 to go remaining on the second period. The puck went out on the left side. Montreal Caulfield bring it back to on defensive zone. They set by the Montreal. Looking back. Back to DGD. Set up to Whiteman. Whiteman skating. Long stretch pass a little bit too far. Tip by Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Uso chasing one out by Zuski. The puck stopped by Anderson. No chance. Puck by Whiteman. Bring the puck behind the net to Zuski. Leave the puck all the way back to Caulfield. Caulfield now change the direction. Get hit solidly. But he turn around. Rasmussen will pick up the puck back to way to Songquist. Songquist pass the puck left side. Go back, dumping by the Detroit Red Wing behind the net. First one to begin is Albert. No chance. Detroit trying to puck in front of the net. No, the recovery by Montreal Canadiens. The blind. Go Didi. Long wrist one now. Fire the puck. Black shot somewhere in front of the net. No chance. Recovery by Songquist. Bring it back to the blind. One more time. Fire again. He missed the net. Rebound in front of the net. Jake Allen alert. Aware of what's going on. We have nothing else happening for the Montreal Canadiens. And Rasmussen and Albert Soberblin was in the middle of this. Detroit have some kind of great opportunity right there. But Jake Allen see the puck, guys, like I never see before. Jake Allen down over there. He's the wall. Got his 29 shot face to him. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That would be appreciated if you can do that. Thanks so much for being a part of the show tonight. Devorak with Zuski and Gallagher on the ice. That's what we got at this moment. The Detroit just reached 30 shot, by the way. Zuski face to Andrew Kopp, winning by Detroit. Go back to Perron. Perron pass the puck to Ranek. Ranek bring puck behind the net. Chasé by right now by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Zuski, Gallagher lost his edge. Puck back on the left side. Recovery by Mata. Mata ran the puck to the side. Back to left side by Vrena. Vrena contre puck. Back the puck to now to Perron. Perron change the direction. Vrena cycling by the Detroit with wing high. Try the puck behind. Bad execution. Now Detroit's coming on the front net. Tip in front of net. Piss the bad. The puck go outside of the play. Great play by the Detroit Red Wings on the mutation between the winger and the defenseman. And Montreal got sold. Both players. But Detroit cannot take advantage of that turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to restart now on the left side, Jake Allen. That's what we got. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. Game à la Jake Allen. Thanks so much, all the moderators, to your job tonight with the Hockey Nation show. Danny, Jose, Luciano, ENORTAP. And run with King. Face off the left side. Devorak win the face off. Bring it by Harris. Bring it by around the board. Montreal get out of zone. By Gallagher, long stretch at Devorak. Devorak an offensive zone. Don't pay puck. Great play, Montreal. Release the puck to the side. Chasing one out by Devorak for himself. First one to get there is at the board is Devorak. Gallagher try to get it puck to the side. Show it by Montreal. Also play, make a save with the glove. And finally decide to keep it in front of Devorak, Gallagher. And that's what we got so far. We're going to reset on the right side of Jake, the Ville. So he got this 15 shot of the night from the Montreal Canadiens. Savkoski is on the ice. Savkoski went out. Play with Devorak, Gallagher. We have new players coming, I believe, from the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, voilà, game SVP. Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if the NHL 66 works. If anybody knows the SPR sport.com, something like that. You can put this on the line. That'd be great. Or ENORTAP. Ask someone can ask ENORTAP the website. That'd be awesome. The one on Montreal Canadiens, the blue line. Keep controlling the puck all the way back. Now lose the puck all the way back by Josh Anderson, I believe. Turn around. Use the board. Pass the puck all the way back on defensive zone. No icing. After that, Ronek set up. Ronek pass the puck in the neutral zone. Pass the puck to the left side by Earn. Almost intercept par le Montreal Canadien. Puck in the neutral zone. Montreal set up at the blue line and going to be on back end. Don't pay the puck. One more chance. Chasing by Hoffman. Hoffman in front of Mata. Mata use the board in front of Monet and pinch for the Montreal. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. No icing. Kaden Cooley back on the ice with less than 10 minutes. We have just reached the half of the game. Long stretch Cooley. Tip on the Montreal Canadien. Possible outside the blue line. It was set up right away back over there. We're going to reset after Pitlick go in the zone too early.
Oh my God!
Charge. The Jets just score. Look like for Robert, NHL still out. Thanks so much. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Wow, 30 shot on the net, Luciano. Yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. Denis Rodrigue, pas beaucoup de lancers pour le Canadien, mon Denis. Non. Malheureusement, c'était une net domination dominée par le Détroit la première période, mais c'est plus calme pour eux autres. Là. Ils ont à peu près juste 5 shots en deuxième période. Tristan, Play Nintendo 94, like a pro. Awesome. Tristan Fisher, thanks for being part of the show. Jeremy N, 00, Samsonov, Fort now 00. Jeremy N, welcome back. Albert is getting under a few wingskin. William, you're absolutely about this over there. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Merci beaucoup, mon Danny. We wait till the puck drop at this moment. Après juste un, mon Jerry. C'est comme ça, on voit ça. Belleville 2, Laval 1. Thanks so much, Fernando, for your information. We're going to restart on the left side. 12-13, second period. Thanks so much, Fernando. Saint-Bent no score. Saint-Bent, the chat goes so fast I cannot cover. Montreal recovery now. Pass the puck, DDD. Set up right now. Don't pay by Coley. Bring it back behind the net of the USO. Oh, great play by the Detroit with Wayne Finality coming back at 3 vs 3. Kick out the puck in the neutral zone. Intercept out there. Blue line. They have another outside. They're going to reset on front of Savard. David Savard, guys, who's the most impressive player for me for the Montreal Canadiens. So thanks so much, everybody, for the chat. Thanks so much for all the update here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Jake Allen got hit solidly. Look like is not sure he's hurt, but we'll see. Puck in neutral zone. That enough with Jake Evan back and Rick Pitlick for the face-off. Face to Dylan Larkin and Raymond and Pertuzzi. Still 0-0 at the halfway of the game. Larkin win the face-off. Go Didi. Back to Lindstrom. That's the puck right there. Intercept on the Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Coley. Coley back to Savard. Savard set up all the way back over there. Savard in front of Jake Allen. Waiting right now. Savard to the blue line. Keep controlling the puck right now. The race play a 1-to-1. Pass the puck to Coley. Coley on use back end. Intercept by Raymond. By Lindstrom. Intercept now by Raymond. Raymond looking. Long stretch pass right now. Intercept by Savard. Savard to Pitlick. Pitlick to Jake Allen. Bring the puck to Dadonov. Dadonov right now. Control to Pitlick. Pitlick now on the right side. Uso. Through the puck in front of the net. A little bit too far for Jake Allen. Turn around. This one's coming. Look at Raymond. Kick out the puck left side to Pertuzzi. Back at Larkin. Larkin to the kid comes over. Fire puck. Allen makes a save. Rebound. Another save. Number 2. Number 3. On the front net. Turn around. The puck go outside the zone. Jake Allen. Another big save again. Back to back. Jake Allen. Raymond pass the puck. A little bit too far. Battle right now on the other side. Larkin try to get a back door. Intercept by Perduzi in the corner. Battle with Kevin Cooley. Back to Jake Allen. Jake Allen loud the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Possible offside. This will be the call. But Jake Allen, again, 32 shots, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back save. Allen is the wall. We call him the Jake Wall Allen.
Oh my God!
You're absolutely right, Nicholas. Look like great. The puck go outside the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around by Detroit. Coming back on the offensive zone. Turn around by, at the right side. Coming in front of the net. Cut in front of the net. But the puck go back by Detroit. Set up now at the hash mark. Try to get outside the zone by Dadana. Finally, he did. The puck go back away on defensive zone. Reset by the Sokvis back to SLATER. SLATER set up. Looking now for the left and right. Gallagher is on the ice. Use the board in front of the defensive zone of the bench of Detroit. But win Detroit and battle for the puck. The puck stuck all the way back, but finally recovered by Savard. Savard now. Long stretch pass all the way back in the offensive zone by Anderson. Bring the puck behind to Harris, I believe. Pass the puck to Anderson. Turn around the puck in the neutral zone. Tip by the Montreal Canadiens. Puck go back on the defensive zone. Reset by Rodek. Rodek goes DDD. Back went out to Chariot. Chariot used the board. Look back at pinch by the Montreal Kovacevic. Back to still in front of the net, front of the bench on Montreal. Now Ronex coming back on offensive zone. L'équipe contrôlée at the hash mark. Go behind the net, chased by Kovacevic. Set up by the Detroit, keep the puck on the left side. Now it's Perron, I believe. Bring the puck to the neutral zone. Nobody was there. The puck goes slightly back in front of Ville Husso with less than a minute go remaining on second period. Oli Matal, bring the puck on the neutral zone. Pinch by Detroit on the kick out on the right side. Coming in offensive zone. Turn around right away back over there. Perron try to get a puck. Perron on the goal line. Perron to the hash mark. Bring the puck on the corner. Still the puck by Hoffman. Hoffman now the red line. Don't put the puck in the corner. Chase it by the Montreal. Could be that. Put some pressure on Mata. The first one get his Mata. Bring to Ronek. Ronek to Perron. Full pressure by Mike Hoffman. Puck stuck at the hash marker at the right side of the alley. We have 6 players right now. Andrew Cook tried to get a puck. The puck go nowhere. Yeah, but 6 players waiting right now. Could be that in the middle of this one over there with Ronek. We have, of course, Money, and Money is still the puck over there. The puck go back behind the net. Mata bring the puck back and front to under side in front of the net. The puck go back at the blue line. The puck outside the zone. Arbor is going to recover, going to reset on the blue line. On the defensive zone, back to Money and kick a puck right there. Bad flip Arbor. Money is coming back on defensive zone by Detroit. Back to Renner. Back the puck and on the side. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Use the board. Back to Savkeski. Savkeski is coming. Savkeski control the puck in the offensive zone. Savkeski loves the puck by recovery from there. Shoot the puck. He's make a save. Savkeski recovery to the left side. Wrap up right now. Bring the puck to the shoot. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Miss the net completely. The puck pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Deep zone. Reset by behind the net. The puck Gallagher in front of the net. A little bit too far. The puck go back in the blue line. Set up by Arbor. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Gallagher in the corner. Try to get a puck in front of Savkeski. Puck back at the blue line. Tip by Montreal Canadiens. Kalen Cooley. Detroit battle right there. The puck go outside the zone. Montreal going to reset. They're coming back in the neutral zone. Pepper Gallagher. Turn up by Detroit with wing. Finally coming back in the offensive zone. At 3 versus 2. Intercept by the Montreal. The puck goes slightly behind Allen. Intercept Ernie. Ernie bring to Kulebeck. Kubalik. Big hit by Kubalik. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. Get out the puck. Montreal's coming on the offensive zone. Curry back out there. Holding the puck right away. Keep controlling. Bring it by behind the net. Chase it by Pitlick. Pitlick to the left side of Offson. Also, recovered by Detroit. I think it's Raymond. Pass the puck early. I'm not sure it's Raymond. Now, I didn't get a puck. I keep the puck on his glove. No rebound. Nothing else. The clock never stopped, by the way. I apologize. We have 5 minutes to go remaining on the second period. And that's what's happening about this one. There we have a TV timeout anyway. So the clock can go down there. 5 minutes, 4:59 to go remaining on the second period. Vinny, we are Danny. Look for you. How about this one over there? We have waiting for the new players coming back on the ice. And look like we have a TV timeout. We just wait. It's confirmed. Here we go. Playoff order at KLS. Yeah, so right again, like I said, the time is going to go down. As I said, Red Wings are on hope for a good team right now. I heard this one game in the city. Yes, Selma, thanks so much for your comment tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate everybody being part of the show tonight. Don't forget, we are back tonight for another game Montreal Canadiens play at Washington Capitals. If you want to follow us, what's going on with this kind of channel we are, but the easy way to understand, we are live at Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every day, 11 o'clock Eastern Time with Michael DeLano, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Monday to Friday, the warm-up show with ENORTAP, and then we do all the description of the game Montreal Canadiens and other teams of the season. And we have another show called the HABS Brunch every Sunday morning. This is your Sunday rendezvous with Marco Larrabee and Karen Hans. And every day I produce a video about the Montreal Canadiens called the HABS Daily News. Plus we have the Kraken, plus we have the Red Wings by Marco DeLano follow the team. So just give an idea, guys, we produce over 40 hours, possibly 60 hours per week of the YouTube channel, the Hockey Nation Show. This is the place to be every day if you want to hear more what's going on around the league and itself. So thanks everybody to be a part of the show. Thanks to be a subscriber. Thanks to be a member. And thanks for all the moderators of the Hockey Nation Show. Thank you, Mr. DANY. I apologize. Look, I just got it. Anyway, the third one is recover the puck in the corner, control the puck, bring the puck to the blue line, get out the zone. Bad execution by Detroit. The puck goes slowly back on defensive zone. First one to get there is Larkin. Larkin get out of the zone. Bring the puck behind the net. Reset by Zeder. Zeder set up right now. Pass the puck to the left side. Long stretch pass neutral zone to Larkin. Dumping the puck on the recovery part. Larkin at the blue line. Larkin on the defensive zone. Fire the puck in front of the net. The puck go out of the play. And the puck go back a bit. Not out of the play, but on the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. Montreal battle for the puck. The puck bouncing all around the place. Chasing the Montreal Canadiens. By the Montreal Canadiens. This is keeps controlling. Fire the puck. Black shot by Detroit. Use the ball to get out of the zone. They are coming back in the offensive zone. It's Petros coming back. 1 versus 1. Waiting for teammate at the line. Buy some time. Pass the puck to the left side. On the right side. Break away. Fire back. And make a big save. Another bad performance on the left side. The right side. The left side. Jake Allen. The puck go back in the corner. The puck goes stuck by Detroit Red Wings. Cycling the puck in front of the net. Montreal to get the puck outside zone. It's outside the blue line. But unfortunately for Montreal, set up the puck. Don't put the puck behind Jake Allen. Jake Evans control the puck. Fire the puck. No chance. Stop by the Detroit Red Wings. The puck go behind the net. By the Detroit Red Wings going to set up. Ronek's coming back right now. Ronek control the puck, bring the puck in the neutral zone, turn around. The puck go back, all the way back on defensive zone behind the goaltender. Montreal Canadiens. We have an icing, I believe, and we're going to reset there. Montreal, 2 minutes for tripping for Nick Suzuki on the bad play over there. A really bad play by Suzuki, the captain, on the back checking, use his stick. You talk about awareness. You talk about game important. Your own captain make a bad play. I always said call it a bad play. Wow. The captain. Look about. We see the replay right there. He come back over there and he just hit the guy. Oh my God. This is your captain, Nick Suzuki. Wow. Now, possibly to open the door for the. They open the door right now. Jake Evans right there, face to Andrew Cooper. With 3:33 to go remaining on the first period. Power play, the third of the Detroit Red Wings tonight. Can the Montreal resist? Montreal is at them, the 100% PK, 6-6 so far since the beginning of the season. Go winning by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck start at the hash mark by Detroit. The puck go out. Montreal still the puck. Jake Evans went out. Don't pin the puck on the left side. Chased by the Montreal Canadiens. Great play by Jake Evans on Ronek. Evans control the puck behind the net. And they'll buy some time. We have 2 players right away. The puck still by the Montreal Canadiens. But again, Pitlick applies some pressure. The puck just saved 20 seconds for the Montreal on the power play. Go back to Ronek. Ronek pass the puck to Kubalik. Kubalik love being the puck behind the net. And Jake Allen a little bit too far for Savard. Ballard with Soberblum. The puck turn around to the side. Ballard behind the net by Kaden Cooley and Soberblum and Kubalik. And finally, Montreal money don't pay the puck. Intercept the blue line. They go back right now to Ronek. Ronek control the puck. Back to the blue line to Ronek. Ronek pass to the other side. It's coming down the flanker. Pass to Ronek. Ronek set up. Back to Vrenek. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Go there. Shoot the puck. Oh! And empty net. The Detroit. It hit the post. I don't know what happening. There was an empty net. But it missed the puck by the Detroit Red Wings. Jake Allen have a lot A lot of lucky right there. Anyway, it's not lucky to GRAZIANO. It's lucky to Post. The puck go back now. By the Montreal Canadiens, don't pay the puck with 50 seconds remaining on the power play for the Detroit. The pull back behind the net set up by the Detroit. Go past the puck to the left side. Raymond, long stretch pass to the side. Intercept now by the Bertuzzi au Perron. Perron chassé maintenant par Kovacevic. Kovacevic battle for the puck. Lob the puck au back. Chassé par le Montreal Canadien. Uso get out of the zone. Get out of the net. Pass the puck to another side in front of Dadonov. Back to Zitter. Zitter pass to the other side. Intercept live now by Perron, I believe, or Raymond. Raymond chassé par le Montreal Canadien. Raymond qui contrôle. Casse the puck to the side. Intercept by Pitlick. Pitlick, great to play right there. Pitlick now. No call on tripping on that one over there. Are you kidding me? The Zebra and the, oh my God, no call on that one over there. Pitlick control the puck behind the net. All the back of the blind. Back outside the zone. The puck go battle for the behind the net. Montreal and going to have an icing with 1:37 to go. The Montreal resist on that push for the Detroit Red Wing with 33 shots versus 16. But no call for the Detroit Red Wings on the back door. Is it call or not? But again, what a chance right there way over there. Allen make a save with a stick, I believe, on the back door. Let's see again. Oh my God, Allen make a big save with the with the stick. Are you kidding me? Allen. So that's what we got so far. Wow, what a game between both teams so far, 0-0. We are going to set up now at 1:37 and at the neutral zone, finally, the call for the referee. I'm going to restart the puck on the left side. Montreal don't pin the puck all the way back behind, back on the USO on Nestle with 1:25 to go remaining on the third period. We're going to reset. Detroit, one more push. We are even strength. Look like now Detroit's coming back in the offensive zone. Keep controlling the Ashback. Hit by the Montreal Canadiens. Puck between the couple of players, both behind the net. Goaltender Allen. Detroit keep controlling. Back the back at the line. Go back to Chariot. Bring the puck to the side. Dizzy. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Reset right now by Villeno. Four line for the Detroit. Drive the puck behind. A bad coverage. Coming for the net. Allen make a save. The puck go at the corner. Get out of the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around. Coming back on the left side. Jake Evans. Bring the puck to the backside to Manan. Turn around. Detroit's coming back. Here we go. 3 versus 2 for Detroit Red Wing at the goal line. It's coming to the left side. It's Rasmussen. Rasmussen will now go around the net. It's chased by Monahan. Rasmussen keep controlling the puck at the blue line. Set up right now by Zitter. Bring the puck behind the goaltender of Allen. Controlling at the left side. At the back door. Savard join the party. On the left side. Fire puck and miss the net completely. The puck go at the blue line. Set up right now by Zitter. Zitter check the puck at the left side. In front of the Cooley, battle right away by the Detroit with him. Back to Zitter. Zitter control. Fire the puck in front of that. Adam make a save, no rebound with 24 seconds remaining on the second period. That's what we got at that moment at the Little Caesar and Detroit Red Wings. And we have 37 shot, 34 shot for the Detroit Red Wings. Face up on the left side, Jake Allen. We have DUARTE roll away back over there. Win the face up at DUARTE, winning for the Montreal Canadiens. Cooley intercept right now, go behind the net. Great calm fight, Caden Cooley. Don't pin the point in neutral zone. Back go all the way back on defensive zone. And we have a call for icing, and Montreal could not tip the puck. We're going to restart on the left side of Jake Allen with 15.4. 15.4. Martin Saint-Louis does not like that one over there. Legendary game. Super Mario is in the house. Welcome in the house. Everybody, thanks to be a part. Robbie McNiven, welcome aboard, everybody. Face on the right side of the Allen, 15 points at DUARTE right now. Try to get a puck with Caden Cooley. The puck stuck right now. DUARTE use the ball to Gallagher. Gallagher at the blue line, looking right now. Gallagher at the red line. Gallagher on offensive zone. Keep controlling the puck right there. Go back behind the net. Gallagher shoot the puck. Rebound. Go back behind the net. Close shot for the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be the end of this period. This is the end. After 40 minutes, guys, at the Little Caesar, we have no winner. It's still 0-0. It's blank. Like we said, blank 0-0 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Red Wings, Detroit Red Wings. But Jake Allen, the shot the second period, 8 Montreal for 18 and 9 for the Detroit Red Wings for a total of the 34. That's what we got so far, guys. Wow. That's what's happening. But again, 0-0 after 2 periods at the Little Caesars. Back over there. We'll see how it works. Thanks for that to be a part. Jake Allen, the man, the legend, said Justin. Don't forget, guys, because of Jake Allen, Robbie McNiven, thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We welcome everybody. Allen, incredible. Philip Harvey. Thanks so much, Philip Harvey, to be with us. Le Canadien, il joue comme si c'est les séries, mon Nicolas. Ça joue très bien, mon homme. Il reste dans la partie so far de Montreal, Goalie Magic Man, Robert Allen. About this. Qui va marquer en premier, mon Nicolas? Je ne sais pas. Mais en tout cas, on a une très bonne partie. Allen, man of the match. Simba, you're absolutely right. That is the save of the year. Mark Zaka, so far so good. 35 save, 0 goal from Jake Allen. Philip, Danny, about this one over there. We're going to wait while we're at. Evan, welcome aboard, Evan. Thanks for being a part of the show. Best app string anyway. Thanks so much, Evan, to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. Don't forget, guys, Jake is holding the fort tonight. You're absolutely right, Tony. He's doing very well. Very good job for Alan. Alexandre Meilleur, Gallagher, prochain but, or the Red Wings. Thanks so much about this one over there. To get that one, Mr. Alexandre Meilleur, welcome back in the house, by the way. If we hit 200 on frappe 2 plus a winning gun, it'll be great about this. I could not find a game on NHL 66, Robert. No, it looked like it's a blank, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a super chat for our new friend, Robbie McNiven. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Super chat, Robert. Chop, chop, chop. Reverse. Super chat, Robbie McNiven. Thanks so much for your super chat tonight. A good $10. We appreciate all the super chat. We love the super chat.
Thank you very much. Nice.
Thank you so much again. We appreciate everybody. Randy Walkman, Randy VJ in the house. Randy, thanks for being with the Hockey Nation Live show tonight. That's one between Sean and Menace is the teamwork ethic. As one of them, I think, Adam, I think the transition of the game is very important. I coach Mr. Brendan Bishop. Welcome back, Mr. Brendan. Look like you are left for a couple of days, but glad to see you around. I've been around. That's okay, Brendan. We're all busy about this one over there. Kev, welcome back. Go, Abs, go. By the way, to Montreal, one look at Richer, son back. Why I arrest Vinny? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have to go to jail today? No, you are not Vinny yet. Luciano, not arrest Vinny. We are looking for an case that we hit 200, Luciano. For a team to master young rookie, the ad are provided us very exciting and entertaining hockey. And that's the way we should go that direction about this one, Julien. We want a team already on that direction to have a good time and to perform every single game with some kind of work ethic every game. So that's what we're looking for. Adam Record, number 22, Garfield Brunette, shot Ferguson. Yes, Adam, yeah, absolutely right about this. Coley is amazing, very polished. Butch, great comment about this. I always said to you about him is the calm about that. That's really, I'm really impressed by his calm. Whatever is the situation, Butch, he tried to make the right decision, and he's really well. I just love his maturity as his game, and of course as a person. The game is a sloppy coach, a broken play, a bad pass, and many offside. The second player was that way. I don't think so, Tony. The first player was this way, but absolutely right. Second player was a little bit about this one there. 5-3 with 4 minutes to go. Second player, Fernando. Thanks for update. I appreciate a lot. Brennan Bishop, Jake Allen, about to do what Ben did, and Edmonton. A feel nice save. No one said. Yeah, absolutely right, Brendan. Ben Shriven did it. We know Ben played for the Montreal a couple of times, but yeah, it's another one. Did not have a long career in NHL, obviously. Julien Cormier out tonight, coach. But last game was more exciting for sure. Nicholas? Yeah, but guy, it's not an opening night. It's only, it's 0-0, guys. It's fun. We are in the game. For me, it's all about. I understand we have a bad play. The second game of the game, not everybody is execute well. First game for Detroit. It's going happening, guys, until November. And then you're going to have other things step up more. So a little bit waiting, and the play is going to be a little bit better around the NHL, for sure. Do I need to send a weekend pick also by email? Yamo, you don't have to because we don't count it and we don't report it. So compared for last season, Yamo, about the pick, we don't do any picks on the weekend, Yamo. It's Canada Cup over this year. Is Canada Cup over this year? I'm not sure which tournament you're talking about. I would like to say, sorry, 4-1, Fernando, for Benville. Ouch. The Jet 1-0, Yamo. Yes. What is score, Yamo, between Tampa Bay 4-2? Here we go. I got it. Thanks so much, Yamo. You deserve a little bit, high five, Yamo, for your job about this one over there. So we're going to set up it. That's what I was looking for 4-2 right there. Thanks so much, Yamo. Too much because no, right there. Tony written, this team is young. There will be a growing game. Pain. You're absolutely right, Tony. Great comments about this. I agree with you about this situation. Alan Barnes, welcome back in the house, Alan. Soke is having a good game, almost have a goal. Soke, it's all right. I don't know the time of Sakoski tonight, but again, they protect him a lot, and that's the way it should be. And it's okay. I think overall, it's okay right now for what he is for that moment. We'll be reevaluate every game. I'm going to watch a little bit more his game with the clip I got after the game, but so far it's okay. It depends. I think the NHL does not mind you losing a bit of money. Canadian team might be have a chance Grues about this one. Tony, I didn't want that first star of the week. Possible, Tony. Great comments about this one. Did ENORTAP get my prediction, Vinny? I sent them before the warm-up show, but did not make it. I don't know, Vinny. He's really the man of the email, Vinny. So possible. If you send this as the right place, it should be there for sure. So Garchev, 2 assists, second period, Alan Vianco. Great sharing with you. One of the 20 likes. We appreciate everybody. Joe Level 3. I'm back in the house. Jake Break, Joe Level 3 from British Columbia. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. Thanks so much, Danny. The Canadian team get bounced out of the playoff because they should make the most money on the playoff, and a weaker Canadian dollar impact the bottom line. I don't agree with you, Bruce. Me completely disagree, guys, about when someone talks that way. I will say to you, not at all, Bruce. The problem is not the NHL. It's why the team in Canada are not better. Why they don't bring better team. That's my problem with that part over there. It's not NHL decide who wants to go in the final Stanley Cup. For me, this is garbage. If you think that way, guys, I apologize, but I will say to you, this is a mindset of not really know what's going on in NHL. How can you carry on a league, appoint a league to tell us right now, NHL control the final Stanley Cup? You know what I mean? It's Toronto cannot win. It's not because of Gary Bettman. It's because the freaking goalie over there, they don't get anything. Since 1967, they don't bring people, the right players, and to make a better coach, a better GM. So stop to blaming the NHL, blaming maybe same organization, Montreal, Ottawa, Edmonton, Calgary, everything like that. That's the problem. Montreal won the final Stanley Cup 2 years ago. Oh, Gary Bettman, he make a mistake. He did not want any Canadian. This for me, when you want to piss me off, that's the way you can piss me off. When you blame the NHL for something like that, This for me, you're absolutely out of the reality what's going on in NHL. It's all about the team. It's Edmonton is better, or Colorado win the Stanley Cup. Oh, Gary Bettman make a mistake. He didn't want Tampa Bay win last year. He preferred to get Colorado. But if NHL want it, they will want only New York Rangers. Again, the team have a more popularity, marketing, and NHL. Rangers should be there every single time because the highest Rangers are in the final. They are better people watch the game. So when you talk that way, I'm completely lost my mind about that one over there. So I apologize, but that's what I'm thinking. Coach is going to be skate us like the PB Blackhawks, Brendan. Thanks so much, Alan, about this. It's just for me, I disagree for that one over there. With all the respect, but it's just like for me, it's not. US expand Canadian revenue. That's why Canadian team have a hard time compete. Yeah, exactly. Look, I agree with you about this one over there. Look, that's now it's another option. It's not. I agree. What's the best solution? I don't know. Look, but right, the players, the weather, the tax, and that can go all the way like that. But it's just different. But me, Colin Chapman, welcome back, Colin. Thanks for being part of the show. Danny, no worry about this. Gignac score Belleville 4-2. Thanks so much, Fernando, about the roster over there. We should put the score at the bottom, by the way. Well, let's be honest, when it is out, the American team will not here. The next one will not be here. You're absolutely right, Luciano, about this. You're welcome, Fernando, for the update. Your staff coach, thanks so much, Randy. I appreciate that. Just coming. That's why I said one a bit about own game, grow game agency. That's all. Absolutely right, Nicholas, about this one over there. And that's what we at. The time is still at 7 seconds. Is it funny? We're going to set out the third period. We're going to set up the third period right there. Les instructions du club de Montréal sont dans le champ depuis longtemps. Joe, on revient tranquillement. Go Habs, go please win. Samson Keleta. Samson, always a great person about this one over there. Thank you, everybody, to be a part of the show. Mr. CQ in the house. Thanks to be a part of the Hockey Nation Live Show, CQ. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes tonight. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow night, the Washington Capitals. Again, the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal are on the back-to-back. Tonight, they play Detroit, Washington tomorrow, and Monday night. So they play 3 games in the next 4 nights. So it's going to be a really difficult schedule for the Montreal at the beginning of the season. Remember, they play Wednesday. Now they play Friday. They play Saturday, and they play Monday. And Montreal, again, the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we know Pittsburgh win their first game 6-2 against Arizona Coyotes. Detroit play the body a lot. Look, you're absolutely right. And another thing I would say, look, they are big. They have a lot of big guy forward. The Southern Rasmussen is a big body over there. And they are huge. And you talk about Zeders, talk about Charlotte, 6'3". So you're absolutely right. They hit a lot left and right. All Canadian team are no good. All Canadian, Robert, it's on the way to say that, Jean Cormier has been conference. Baby, mail me a pound of what you are smoking right now. Ranger, win it all, Robert. Can we win Samsung? 20-foot ab is not bad. Is a keeper on the team. Roger, you talk about Kovacevic. Is another one. Butch is only 25 years old. 24, 25 is on the progression to get a little bit better. Is a guy can become a 7 defenseman, 6 defenseman. If you need a right defense, he patch up right now a good spot for the Montreal. It's not overall not bad. One thing I like from him is he can become a little David Savard at some point where he win a lot of battle in the corner. He's strong. He's a big guy, 6'4", and 220 pounds. So It's not easy to go around. I think he did a good job so far. Not a great job, but a good job. And again, we need those guys right now because we don't have a lot of great defensemen at this moment. So he filled up a good spot. Like you said, I agree with you about Kovacevic, Rogers. Jeff, the trader, Caulfield just scored already. Did not score. No, he did not score. On the road, Kaufsky struggled, by the way, since last season. I would add what Adam having. Tony Mewe, Jake is playing, is deserved star of the week. Tony Raiden, I agree with you. Thanks so much, everybody, for your comment tonight. Alexandre, you're welcome. Coach is going to bag skate visit like the... you are right, Coach, about this one over there. Look at US Open expand Canadian revenue. That's why Canadian team have a hard time to compete, period. Yeah, there's another way. Like I said, there's another side of this one for sure. Colin, I agree with you. Oh, I'm behind a bit about this one over there. So what is coach to pass out? We all piss out at some point for something. We're going to be exhausted tomorrow night, Luciano. Yeah, absolutely right. I agree with you. Eddie can win on one of them. Mr. Legendary Game, welcome back, by the way. Regardless of the score, Red Wing have played well so far. I agree with you, Simba, about this. It's going to be a very good year for them. That's what I said, Danny. Hit the likes. Montreal is on my TV, so I'm watching here. Thanks so much, Legendary. I agree. Thanks so much to be for the show. Armand and Invisible. Too rough. Yep. Soderblom got some nice hands for the big guy, and he's got move. I agree with you, Tony. Remember when he played for Team Sweden at the World Junior Championship of 2022? Well, not the last one in August, not the last one prior to that, but the one 2021. He did an amazing, great goal between legs wise for Team Sweden. Tony, I really like this kid over there. Bon, Goldmeyer, Golzinski. Wingstock going go with Larkin. We're going to start the third period, guys. Thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight. We really appreciate to be with us. You are just another American idiot. The world is full of your kind. Thanks so much. Grooves the goal. Very kind of you. Laval still 4-2. And then Detroit and Dinette, Gene Lecoverton. Purple. I've got us on my fantasy team. I hope does well, but I'm just a spectator, Bubble. Read all comments, calls. Respect to you, sir. You're welcome, Tony. Canada is as idiot too, Robert. Whatever, 1998 has been 30 years. Look, welcome back in the house. And we're going to start the third period about this one. Look, it's directly from British Columbia. Monahan, Dak, and Hoffman on the ice. We're going to reset on defensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch back, deep the Montreal Canadiens. Reset by the Detroit. Go back to Larkin. Larkin's coming offensive zone. Larkin to the blue line. Turn around. Bring it by the hash mark. Battle with Monahan. Monahan still the puck over there. Back again to Dak. Dak controlling the puck. Pass the puck a little bit to Savard. Savard's coming. Pass the puck to the side of the Hoffman. Go back, Bennett chasing one out by Dak and Monahan. The puck go all the way back at the blue line. Set up by David Savard. Savard looking one out. Savard D2D. Set up by Kaden Coley. Savard buying the puck behind the goaltender. Back to Kirby Dak. Dak run out. Still the puck in front of Ronek. Control the puck. Drop the puck behind to Coley. Coley back to Hoffman. Coley back to Hoffman. Bring the puck behind it. Chase it by Mata. Mata and Dak battle for the puck. The puck stop at the blue line. Finally, don't put the puck by the Detroit, but win by the puck. Go back in front of Ville Uzo. New players coming for both teams. To go back run out by Ronek. Ronek to Mata. Mata keep control the puck in front of Uso. Mata set up the breakout. Long stretch pass all the way. Set up right now by the Detroit. On the offensive zone. Coming down. For the puck. And missed the net completely. A puck stop at the line by Chariot. Hit by the Montreal. They will go behind the net of the Montreal Canadiens. Set up all the way back. Hayden Coley. Perron recover the puck. Battle with Anderson. We have Kovacevic play the man-to-man. Stuck right now. We have 4 players, 6 players right there. Waiting by Zuski. And battle right away back. The Coley right now. try to get the puck out with Kovacevic, and now we're pushing all the way by Montreal. Perron still the puck in the corner. Perron control the puck, pitching right now Montreal. Go back to Nick Suzuki, recover the puck at the goal line. Nick kick out the puck to the left side. Montreal intercept at Detroit, shoot the puck. Allen McKinsey with the glove and no rebound. We're going to restart on the right side of the Jake Allen, and that was happening with a whistle of the referee. Every NCAA game live free. There you go. Some people publicize their own stuff left and right, but it's all right. That's part of who they are. Le puck go outside the zone pour le Montreal Canadien, a little bit too far. Le puck go slightly back on defensive zone par Lindstrom. Lidstrom pass the puck to the neutral zone. Don't play the puck by Detroit. They set par le Montreal Canadien. Pass the puck back to Whiteman. Whiteman right now to Arbor. Arbor's coming out. Kick the puck to the side to Gallagher. Gallagher on offensive zone. Don't play the puck for himself. Chasing the puck right now by it's the teammate Gallagher bunching the puck at the corner. Battle right away by Rasmussen. Battle for the puck right there. Turn around behind the net. Lidstrom chased by Devorak to Gallagher. Gallagher still the puck. Gallagher to the blue line. Back to Whiteman. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Detroit. Recovery by Whiteman. Back to Arbor. Arbor right now control the puck. Arbor bring the puck to the neutral zone. Set up by Detroit with wing. Turn around. Detroit's coming back. Detroit in the back door. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Recovery by Detroit behind the net by Rasmussen. Rasmussen right now. Go to the puck. Wrap shot. Had an exact Detroit score. A turnover by Aber Jack I at the blue line, and the Montreal and the Detroit Red Wings take the lead. Silver Blum take the lead 1-0 after a turnover by Jack I at the blue line. Like I said, guys, I'm not the first one. And very difficult. Very difficult for Jack I to understand, to not complicate things. Just take easy. He could pass the puck to Whiteman back, but he go around. And again, really bad coverage in front of the net. We can see right now Rasmussen wrap up the shot and then a shot in front of the net, and that's the way they take the lead. The Detroit Red Wings finally, after 37 shots, score 1-0, and that's all happening. And take the lead 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. Trade him, coach. No, it's not about trade him. It's to put him, honestly, at the right spot at the coach at the AHL. That's the only thing I would say to you. It's too fast. It's not the first one. And I would say to you, the guy is impressive. It's just like anybody else. He need to learn. And the right way is this. He need to get there on the American Hockey League if you want to get the best way about him to learning. Anyhow, the ball back behind the net. Pitlick right now behind Ronek right now to DDD by Manta. Kovacevic is 25 years old. Kid is a red deal. So in front of the net right now, shoot the puck back over Savic, turn around right there, turn around by himself. Now the puck go back, great play by Dadonov to steal the puck behind. Keep the puck in the zone, the puck back to Ovronek. The puck pressure by Montreal Canadiens, slide the puck out that side into the zone, going to out of the play, going to whistle. 16:47. Silver Blum, his first goal in NHL. Wow, what a play in front of the net. You want to score in the NHL, be in front of the net. That's because that's the only way it can become. We know the Sweden, like Robert Hag, Langstrom, Vrana, Raymond, Songvis, Soderblom, and Zeder. They're all coming from the Team Sweden country. And that's what's happening about this one over there. That back right now, bonne par le Montreal Canadien, pas a bit too far for all the way back. Caden Coley is going to recover behind the net. Jake Allen, they'll go back behind the net. Allen. Killy, bring the puck all the back in neutral zone, intercept par the Toronto, par the Detroit, Larkin, reset neutral zone, back to Raymond. Raymond pass to Perduzzi. Perduzzi side to Raymond, still the puck by Monahan. Monahan pass the puck to Coley, back to Monahan. Monahan's coming now. Monahan to the blue line, keep controlling the red line. Great play by Monahan. Monahan's control, back kick out to Kirby Dak. Fire puck, rebound in front of net. Nobody was in front of net after a long rebound. Back to Perduzzi. Perduzzi the red line, grab the puck corner, chased by Raymond and Savard Raymond. Savard go DDD. Back to Coley. Coley pressure by Perduzzi. Back to Monahan. Great play could be Dak. Dak's coming now. 2 versus 2 from Montreal Canadiens. Dak waiting for the pass to Savard. A little bit too far. Savard bring the puck behind the net. Par the Montreal lead the puck to the side to Kirby Dak. Dak bring the puck behind the net for Suzuki. Suzuki recover the puck. Suzuki controlling. Bring the puck all the way back at the blue line. Back to Kovacevic. Bring the puck to the D. Shot the puck in front of that. Block shot by the defenseman and the corner. Back to the Montreal get the puck right there. Zeder bring the puck to the corner. Detroit go in front of the net. Recovery by the right. Don't put the puck in neutral zone. The puck will be all back on defensive zone by Cole Caulfield. Caulfield skating with puck, coming to the blue line, coming to the red line, keep controlling back, a little bit too far for Anderson, puck behind the net. Chasé by Anderson, still the puck right now, and the control right now, the Ashmack, bring the puck in the corner by Zuski. Zuski tries to get to Caulfield, Caulfield behind the goaltender, back to Ski on the corner, Ski back to Caulfield, a little bit too far, set up by Manta, Manta tries to puck at the blue line, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, finally not good enough to try to get out. Montreal controlled right now by Vrana dumping the puck corner, Chasé out behind the net, behind the Perron, and finally Montreal set up by Kovacevic, pass the puck to Anderson. Anderson keep controlling. Anderson at the blue line, at the red lines, coming offensive zone, kick out to Ski. Ski keep controlling, waiting for teammate. Ski coming back out the back of the line, ran the puck to around the board, a bit too far to Caulfield. Detroit get the puck aside, pinch by the Montreal Whiteman, but Ski keep the puck in the zone. Perron to use the board, get up on the zone, while Josh Anderson doing to regroup on defensive zone. New players coming for both teams. Going to reset with a little bit less of 15 minutes. Whiteman control the puck. Whiteman long stretch by left side. Montreal Gallagher is coming offensive zone. Gallagher on the opposite side get hit solidly. Lose is the edge. Recovered by Montreal. Get the blue line by Whiteman. Whiteman pass the puck to the D. Shoot the puck. Block shot by the Detroit Red Wings in front of Gallagher. Battle right now. DeVark still the puck. DeVark bring the puck to Gallagher. Gallagher at the goal line. At the corner. Chasing right now by links by Hag. I battle right there with Songvis. Sakoski push the puck. Gallagher lost his stick. Sakoski still the puck. Intercept by Detroit. Detroit get out of the zone. They are coming back on the other side, pushing the puck a little bit too far. So Soderblom, I believe, in the corner. Pike protection by Soderblom. No, another eight of that. Both players for Detroit, for the Canadiens lose the edge in front of Soderblom. Soderblom guy is a monster on the ice. This guy is going to be a really great player for the Detroit Red Wings. Go back long stretch pass Montreal. Don't pay the puck. Chased by Pitlick, I believe. Fire puck. Also make a save, no rebound. With 13:38 to go remaining on the third period. 37 shot for the Detroit. And the Montreal Canadiens are at 21. And that's what we're going to get at this moment. This is the first TV show. The first TV timeout. Harry, welcome back. You're absolutely right, Nicholas. Soderblom is very impressive about this. Thank you so much, Luciano. If any moderator can lock every NCAA game live, it would be great. I know maybe spam, but please try to block them. I know you try to get them, but we'll see if you can do that in the video. Here we go. We're going to set up right there. We're going to wait for the TV timeout complete. We last just know defense Jake Adwin is best. Alan Ab is good. Randy Rockman are great. Canadiens Detroit on his gameplay in Montreal. Add with another 2 point. Let's go, Eric. Where's the roll? Welcome back. That's through in Montreal. Not very good. From Robert. Face up on the right side. ISO 13:38 to go remaining. Monahan win the face up. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up by the Montreal. Shoot the puck. Rebound for it. 1-2 time. Montreal knock the door. We cannot put the puck. A great save by ISO. And KIMBERLY has saved the situation. Don't pay the puck by the Montreal Canadiens. Puck could be that. Drive the puck to Dak. Bring the puck to the left side. Back now to Monahan. Monahan winning. Don't pay the puck behind the goaltender. Monahan Dak are really good for the Montreal Canadiens with Mike Hoffman. Hoffman cannot control the puck. The puck go outside zone by Detroit. They're coming back. Don't pay the puck in the left corner. Just by Joseph Harris. Harris right now can protect the puck with that. Cover the service bring the puck in front of the net. Block shot by the Montreal Canadiens. Get out by the left side. Montreal controlling. Devorak now Kovacevic. Service right now, don't put the part neutral zone, gave to Detroit, come back, still right now by Jake Evans. Evans bring to Pitlick. Pitlick control the part. The Ashmark. Pitlick behind the net for Jake Evans. Evans in front behind the net. Change the direction. Cut back right now. Evans trying to get back. Finally, still a part by Detroit. They are coming back. Detroit's coming all the way back. Kick the part the left corner. Chasing right now by the defenseman Savard. At the reset by Clayton Coley. Coley pass the part to the side. Montreal attacking right now with speed. Come back to the left side. It doesn't have. Daniel shoot the puck. You still make a save blocker who missed the net. Anyway, puck go back to Savard. It was on in front of the bench of the third red wings. The puck go back Savard. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender and go to reset all the way back. Coley got hit in the face, by the way. No call. The puck go back dead enough. Dead enough to Pitlick in front of Iso. Iso now turn around by the Detroit red wing. The puck go out of the play. And the Montreal going to reset defensive zone with David Savard. Savard waiting for new players coming from the Montreal Canadiens. He going to reset and for the Jake Allen. New players coming for everybody. 12 minutes to go remaining. Pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield in the offensive zone. Lose the puck. Controlled by Ranek. Ran the puck around the board. And for the Jeff Anderson. Intercept by Nick Zuski. Battle right now. The puck stuck right now. Anderson intercept. Back to Gustavus. Fire puck. Block shot right now by the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit get out of the zone. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. It's going to be a nice thing for the Detroit Red Wings. Caden Coley got hit in the face with a elbow. And no call looked like, but we saying was David Perron, I believe, on that one over there. Stick in the face on the back. No call. Oh. I don't know why this is not happening, this one over there. Thanks so much, everybody, for your likes. And thanks for being a part of the Hockey Nation Live show. Look, I was just a rookie. Look, yeah. Face off on the right side of, left side of the USO. Larkin face to Josh Anderson. 11:42 go. Winning par Larkin. Finally, par go behind. Detroit reset. Mota bring the puck to the side. But Raymond pass the puck to Bertuzzi. Intercept the puck with the hands. Drive the puck behind. And now Detroit's coming back on the backhands. Battle right now in the corner. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. But finally, the puck started by Anderson. Pass the puck to Zuski. A little bit too far for him. Chased by Zeller. Zeller drive the puck behind. Caulfield recover the puck. Bring the puck to Zuski. Great play by Zeller. Fire puck, Montreal Canadiens. Block shot by Uso. The puck go behind the net. And now the puck go back Zeller to Raymond. Long stretch pen on the side. The what intercept by Montreal Canadiens. But Bertuzzi still the puck. Bertuzzi on the backside for Larkin. Larkin behind the Allen. Bring the puck in front of the net. Allen make a save on the back door. Caulfield a little bit too far. Intercept by the red wing at the back ends. Now Zuki battle for the puck. Go outside by Cole Caulfield. Caulfield battle sometime. New players coming from Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck to Kovacevic. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. Uso, the puck by that Matt on the back end, try to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept Montreal, shoot the puck down in the opposite corner. Battle right now by the Montreal Canadiens. DUARTE, great play by DUARTE. The puck stay in the corner by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around, but the puck go behind the net. Chariot bring the puck to the left side, lead the puck to the board at the Ashmark. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Puck go back to Chariot. Long stretch pass in the neutral zone. Winning by the Soderblom. It's coming. Great hit by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle in the corner. Jake Allen and of course the left side. And now we have Rasmussen use is. We have 2 minutes for Rasmussen for roughing. Montreal Canadiens going to be on the power play. Is third of the night. Bad play by Michael Rasmussen on the offensive zone. As the coach, you don't like your player have a penalty on the 200 feet from the goalies. And that's happening to him for Michael Rasmussen. Penalty, 2 minutes for roughing. And we're going to get back now on the offensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see if they can capitalize on the power play. Here we go on the left side about this. Harry, if you can make your comments with words together and not one word at a time, Harry, I would be respectful to other people read your comments. So if you can complete this with words together. Zuski control the puck at the Ashmark. Ran the puck behind to Whiteman. Whiteman to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming up. Fire puck! He's making a rebound. No chance right away back over there. And now we are pushing all the way back by Chariot. And we have Chariot and Monahan. And that was after the whistle. Chariot pushed everybody around. And then we have Zeller and Anderson. And that's all for that one. And we're going to reset on the left side or right side of Iso. Make a big save on the Caulfield shot. Caulfield is scored to go last game for the Montreal Canadiens. And we'll see if Montreal can take that. So it look like don't know, Danny. 9 more minutes. Let's go Red Wings. And then we got discussion that are gonna get draft. We're not done yet. Let's go abs. Here we go. Face off running by Monahan. Back to the blue line. Back to Caulfield. Back to Ski. Ski in front of the back door. Caulfield Philip. Block shot by Iso. Oh my goodness. We love the pass behind the between Suzuki and Caulfield. Caulfield, we love to see this shot again. What a play by Suzuki and Caulfield. Iso resists. I don't know, he hit the chariot to someone else, but what a pass right there. Caulfield could not use this shot properly. He have to reset before he fired the gun. But a little bit too late. Face off now, winning by Monahan again. Back to the line, back to Caulfield, back to Suzuki. Whiteman to Caulfield, Suzuki to Caulfield. Caulfield went out, battle for the puck at the blue line. Caulfield went out, back to bumper, back again to Whiteman. Whiteman set up to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming down, looking right now. Caulfield attract players, bring the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman to Ski. This is coming down, looking at fire puck. Miss a rebound Anderson, and Uso just still. Josh Anderson with a glove. OMG. Mr. Philly Uso just still Josh Anderson on the rebound from the back. What a play again, Montreal. Suzuki shot the puck. You can see right there the puck come back. And Uso alert about this save. And Montreal Canadiens almost tied the game 1-1. But Uso solid right now for the Detroit Red Wings. Thanks so much. The puck winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Whiteman pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield pass the puck to the bumper. Now go back to Suzuki. Suzuki coming down. Suzuki love the puck, controlled by Whiteman. The puck go back outside the zone, set up by Anderson with 1 minute to go remaining on the power play. Less of 10 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Still 1-0 between Montreal and the Detroit. Soderblom score his first goal and carry out to take the lead for Detroit. Go back to Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki controlling. Pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield now at the blue line, at the goal line. Bring the puck to the blue line. Back to Whiteman. Pressure back to Caulfield. Caulfield pressure and out by Detroit Red Wings. Don't pay the puck. Bad play between Whiteman and Caulfield. Going to bring the unit number 2 on this power play. And it's going to be part right now by Caden Coley. Caden Coley bring the puck right now to the blue line. Throw the puck behind. It's set up right now by Kirby Dak, I believe. Kirby gave the puck to Dak. Dak kick out to Gallagher. Gallagher turn around. Dak went out to Dak to find out to Hoffman. Hoffman back to goalie Coley. Coley went out. Should have point for net. Tip by Gallagher over the net. Pinch by Hoffman. Hoffman try to get by turn around. And finally, Detroit winning the puck. You go to reset on defensive zone. By Zeder. Bring the puck to the left side. Well, bad communication between Detroit defensemen. The puck go to opposite side. Chasing up on the Montreal Canadiens. 5 players. Finally, Detroit don't pay the puck. And Evan Strang coming back 5 versus 5. Montreal did not take advantage of the power play with a little bit over 8 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Still 1-0 Detroit. Caden Coley go behind the net. Set up right now. The new players coming for both teams on the ice. Goalie waiting for the puck to break out. Here go. Goalie pass the puck to the left side. Controlled by the Montreal Canadiens. Savard don't pay the puck. Chasing run out by Jake Evans. Try the puck to the other side too. Tabernack got hit solidly in front of Pitlick and Nochin. And now Detroit get out of the zone. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. No at the neutral zone. Coming back to the left side. We have Jake Evans still the puck. Recovery by Raymond. Should not Raymond. Back to Ernie. Ern bring the puck behind the net. Chasing run out by the Detroit Red Wings. Kid control the Ash Mike. Bring the puck to Montreal Canadiens outside the zone. They go to recovery on defensive zone. They go to reset on the slate. Detroit going to break out with 7:30. Pass the puck left side. Kubalik control the puck. Don't put the puck on the right side of Jake Allen. Savard to get the puck. The first one to get pinched by Jordan Harris. Down pay the puck by the Montreal Canadiens. Try to get out. Anderson still the puck. Anderson controlling. Back to Jordan Harris. And the Harris down pay the puck. Let's chase him by Cole Caulfield. Also play the puck. Ran the puck around the board. All the way back on defensive zone. The puck goes side back on defense by Savard. Use the ball pass to Caulfield. Caulfield to Ski. Ski turn around. Ski now on offensive zone. A little bit too far for Ronek. Ronek back out. Still the puck behind the net. Right between the back. A little bit too far for Caulfield. Pinch went out by Kovacevic. Shoot the puck. Black shot. The puck outside zone by Jordan Harris. Pressure by Detroit. DDD by the Montreal Canadiens. And the puck outside the zone still by Zoderblom. Zoderblom play the puck all the way in front of Caulfield. Intercept by the Detroit Red Wings. But lose the puck down pay by the Montreal Canadiens with 6:35 to go remaining on the third period. The Detroit went out, tried the puck on the board. Pinching by the Montreal Canadiens. Ron Mata is hiding behind the Russo is going to get out of the zone. Dak, Monahan, and Hoffman on the ice. Jake Adam intercept the puck, bring the puck around the board. Intercept by Detroit with Wayne Larkin and the corner. Battle right now by Monahan. Caden Coley steal the puck. Caden Coley get out the break out. Caden Coley skate with the puck to the blue line. Coming to red line. We use the back end. Don't put the puck behind. Russo intercept the puck. Chased by the DUARTE or Monahan. The puck go out. Detroit's coming back. Larkin, the captain, pass the puck to the left side. Back to Bertuzzi. A little bit too far. Larkin try to recover. Montreal steal the puck. Lob the puck outside the zone. And the puck go back on the 12 zone. Reset by Didi. By the red rings. The dumping the puck behind Hag, behind Adam. All the way back on defensive zone. Bertuzzi try the puck to Raymond. No chance. Sabah. Let the puck outside the zone. Turn around by the with wings. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender. Jake Allen. Chasing right now. Parked on Coley. And the puck in front of the net. Oh, great opportunity for Larkin. Almost score. Gallagher loud the puck. All the back on defensive zone. Still by DeVarak. DeVarak basket. Gallagher break away. He's coming. Oh, he missed the net with it. Gallagher missing up the net over there. Break away. Anyhow, the Detroit Red Wing recover the puck on the other side. He set up the breakout in front of Iso. Iso going to put the glove. We have no call after that. We're going to wait on the left side of the Gallagher on the breakaway, ladies and gentlemen. He cannot find a way to go around. He's so solid. Here's the wall for the Detroit Red Wings tonight. Again, a Montreal Canadiens. We're going to wait for another timeout, TV timeout. Ça prend du momentum, mon Joe. Oui, t'as bien d'accord. Great. The one game I don't have is so, and that is gonna get a shootout. Yeah, Vinny. Just in the chat, hit the like chat. Thanks so much. That's what we at. Let's go Red Wings. Sinbad, thanks so much. Gary, hi coach, catching game with you. Thanks so much, Jerry, to be with us tonight. Joe is plat. You're welcome, Preston. Welcome back, my friend. Thanks to be a part of the show. Malek, welcome in the house. Roscoe, great show. Thanks so much, Roscoe. I appreciate everybody for your kind of words. Jake, thanks so much to be a part of the show. And we appreciate everybody to be a part of the Hockey Nation Live show. And we appreciate everybody to be nice about this one over there. That's what we are. This Neil Baylor, Tony, absolutely right about this one. Nicholas, at least getting some super chance now. Yeah, I agree with you about this. Son, why not? The one who is in Red Wings, I just scored one goal, son. So we'll see what happening. We are almost at the end of the third period. We wait a little bit over 5 minutes to go. Thanks so much, Malik. Face off at DeVarak. Detroit don't put the puck all the back on defensive zone. We're going to by the Jordan Harris. Harris go to get around in front of Renner. Hit by Renner. Great puck position by Harris, but not stuck between I don't know. It was that enough. The puck go back at the blind. Detroit recovery puck. Don't put the puck the left side. The puck in front of Jake Allen. Set up by Kovacevic. Still the puck by the Detroit. Shoot the puck in the set. From the front net. Battle over there. And finally, Montreal going to recover the puck out. Gallagher's coming to the blue line. It's coming to the red line. Gallagher control the puck. Winning right now. Pass the puck on the side. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. The blind Kovacevic. Dumping the puck all the way back. Last 5 minutes to go remaining on the third period. We're going to see all the way back over there with 4:35. The puck down, pin the puck by the Montreal Canadiens, and then you're going to recover by Arbor. Arbor get the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman still the puck by now by Soberblom. Soberblom got an amazing great game. Back to Songvis. Songvis battle with Rasmussen. First one to get that is Arbor. Arbor used the board. and go outside the zone. Finally, recovery by Chariot. Don't be the puck behind Jake Allen. New players coming for both teams. We set by Chris Whiteman behind the goaltender. 4 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Whiteman keep controlling right now. Long stretch pass, a little bit too far for Coffee. The puck go behind the net of Uso. Is there no icing? The puck dumping the puck by the Montreal. Block shot by Whiteman. The puck go outside the zone by the diving by the Red Wings. First one to get there, skating Coley. Coley puts front pressure. Use the board to pass to Whiteman. Whiteman skating with the puck. Whiteman at the blue line. Whiteman now at the red line. Dumping the puck. Slash by Raymond. No call. Larkin pass up to the right side. I think it's there. Bring the puck behind Jake Allen. And now we're coming back over there. Recovery by the Detroit Red Wings. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. Allen. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle right now by Larkin. Pass the puck to Bertuzzi to Raymond. The puck around by the Montreal Canadiens. They are coming back. Kick out the puck right side. Dumping the puck by Uso. Going the puck right there to Dak. Dak bring the puck to the blind. Pinch by the Montreal Savard. The other side. Dak try to get the puck in front of Larkin. Like Larkin going to puck outside the zone. First one to get there is the Kovacevic. Bring the puck to Savard. Savard right now control the puck. Dumping the puck in the third zone. Kick the puck right there to Kirby Dak. Dak control the puck on the left side. Kick out the puck to the other side. Back to Dak. Dak on behind him. Intercept by Detroit Red Wings. Try to get the puck outside the zone. Lob the puck all the way back over the Montreal Canadiens defenseman Kovacevic. Kovacevic waiting for new player. Kovacevic lobbed the puck to the left side. Got the back to not sure who he was. The turnaround for the Montreal Canadiens. Detroit still a puck. Coming back on the left side, Jake Allen. The back behind the net. Pass by the Detroit Red Wings. Pass the puck to Vrana. The finally puck outside the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Kovacevic right now. Pass the puck to the left side. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher battle for Kovacevic. Down the puck behind Uso. And the puck goes slightly to him. Pass the puck to the right side. A long stretch pass to Lindstrom over the head of the goaltender. And finally going to be on the defensive zone. It's going to be another whistle, a high sing from the Detroit Red Wings go to reset. This is the rules and the Hockey Nation show. After 5 minutes, we play the countdown final. Roscoe, thanks so much. And Malik, thanks for being a part of the show. Jake Allen out of the empty net for the Montreal Canadiens with 2:26 to go, winning by now by money and battle right away back at Detroit to get a puck. The puck go on the side. Detroit right now keep control the puck, try to get outside his own. Montreal recover the puck, bringing puck the goaltender, chasing the corner. The first one to get there, the link, it was Anderson bringing puck to all the way back to get Dak. A bad play right there by Kirby Dak. Gave the puck, Detroit to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept on Montreal. Pass the puck to the right side. Zuski fire on the left side over there. Zuski at the blue line. Now Detroit used the board, try to get the puck outside the zone. And finally they did. They go back to Caulfield. Caulfield went out, set up. Less than 2 minutes to go. They're back again to Montreal. They are attacking went out at the blue line. Coming to the red line. Manen kick out the puck to back. Dak don't put the puck behind Uso. Chasing now at the hash mark. Detroit by the time to keep the puck between skating. Now Dak Zuski keep the puck on the back of the blue line. The back of the blue line is coming down to Hardman. Hardman at the back door. Bring the puck to the corner. Back to Dak. Dak went out behind the goaltender. Keep the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield the hash mark. Keep the puck to the blue line. Coming out to Zuski. To Caulfield. Caulfield could control it right there. Bring the puck to the corner. A little bit too far for Gilby Dak. Pushing by Zitter. But with Josh Anderson. Anderson went out with Zitter. Finally the puck go back to under the side. Recovery by the Detroit Red Wings. We have a call right away by the referee alignment with 1:23 to go remaining on the third period. Elvis 5-3. Fernando, thanks so much. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Allen back in between the pipe. Allen back between the pipe. We're going to be interested to see this. The puck is a neutral zone. We're going to reset the face-off over there. 1:23 to go remaining on the third period. And now we're going to get Sutherland. We have a timeout for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got at this moment. A timeout for the Montreal. Thank you, Manic. Two more like would be nice. You are right, Wasco. Face out now on the neutral zone, winning by the Detroit Red Wings with 1:20 to go. The puck don't play by the Detroit Red Wings. Bad play by the Detroit Red Wings. I don't know who did that. I don't know if Chariot, but it just gave a nice thing for the Montreal Canadiens. Now Montreal going to remove Jake Allen. Is going to be on the bench. Montreal come back at 6-5. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Face out the right side of the USO. Manan, Gallagher, Devorak are on the ice right now. Winning by the Montreal. Manan, bring it back to Caulfield. Caulfield pressure now. Bring it back behind the net. Battle behind the net. Recovery by Gallagher. Gallagher battle for the puck with Chariot. Bring it back to Ski. Bring it back to the side. Detroit get out of the zone. They are coming at 2-1. Finally, an empty net for the Detroit Red Wings. And they're going to score. And the Detroit Red Wings going to win this game at 2-0. Great performance between Kopp and Michael Rasmussen, and the Detroit Red Wings score an empty net. This is the end of this game, honestly, for the Montreal Canadiens. And that way over there, we have to give credit for, first of all, for the Detroit Red Wings. Secondly, for Ville Husso. Great performance tonight. And, like I said, it's going to be like this all year long. It's not one player make a mistake, it's another rookie, and it's a part of the learning process. And Montreal been in the game for over 59 minutes. This game, honestly, and that's what we're looking for, but not good enough to find our way. They're going to be in direction of Washington tomorrow. It's not going to be easy at the Washington. Montembeault is going to be back between the pipe. Montembeault was not did not play any game since October 4. It's not going to be easy for sure. Here we go. We have about 51 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Now Montreal attacking right now on the back ends, a little bit too far. Reset right now by the Detroit. Rasmussen now at the goal line, at the blue line, back at the red line. Dumping the puck. Another empty net. I don't know. No clue why they please. I have no clue why they put Jake Allen out. Really bad. I don't get it. If someone can explain to me why we put Jake Allen back over there, this is not the way. I have no clue, guys. Someone can explain to me. You want to at the puck and the neutral zone, and you remove your goaltender, and you put Pitlick, Dadon up, and Jake Allen. What's the point of that one over there? Anyhow, so 3-0, 2 an empty net. Sakoski is on the ice. Oh my God, wow. Nice one. Thanks so much. The puck went out winning. Right now, Martin St. Louis put again Jake Allen out of the net. That will be helping again. And now they're coming back. And finally, it's going to be Whiteman. Whiteman right now to the D. Back to goalie. Back to the puck right there. Now Montreal attacking right now. Coming back to the left side. It's going to be intercepted by the Detroit Red Wings. Keep the puck in the zone. We're going to get all the way back on the neutral zone by the Detroit Red Wings. Dumping the puck behind Whiteman. Chasing right now by Coley and Velino in the corner. And we have 10 seconds to go remaining on the third period. Finally, the puck go back on the hash mark. Detroit go DD set up right now. Fire puck, miss the net completely. The puck go back out. It's going to be a 40 shot for the Detroit Red Wings tonight. This is the end. First W for the head coach, Derek Lalonde, as the coach for the Detroit Red Wings by the score 3-0 shootout for the first game of Ville Husso between the pipe for the Detroit Red Wings, and the first goal carrier and NHL for the number 85, the Giant 6'6", Soderblom, and that gave the first W at home. Again, the Montreal Canadiens by the shootout at 3-0. Montreal completely missed out their opportunities. The power play for both teams was 0-3-0-3. And that's conclude, guys, the show of the night. Where I was on the ice, never mind, Alan Luc Lafortune. About this one, good game, Jerry said. Paul, it's a long season. Enjoy, coach. Yes, Paul, I agree with you. À demain, Montreal. À Washington, we agree. It's a good game. Thanks, Paul. Good night. Abs fan, Tony, thanks so much. Very kind of each one of you guys to be a part of the show tonight.
Thank you very much.
We're going to see what we look like about this one. That one. We'll go to under computer. Let's see what's here for the staff. The stat, 29 shot, Montreal Canadiens, 40 Detroit, 59 face-off for Montreal, 42 Detroit, 0-3 both team, 24 hit Montreal, 38 for the Detroit, block shot 16 both team, gave away 10 and 12. Sakoski played only 9 minutes 37 during that game. Again, the Detroit. For the defensemen, we have Savard played 23 minutes and 6 seconds. Jordan Harris 21. And that's conclude everything happening tonight between both. Sakoski have some hit. Sakoski have 4 hit tonight. 4 hit for Sakoski. It's looking more and more like a last goalie would be Bombard. Look, that's normal. Sakoski should be a lot more physical. Not really. I don't see him more physical, Rick. Thank you for the live. Have a good night, Jeremy and WS Coffee. I check easily. I catch up back too many times. Was check easily. It's not easy to be on the road, WST. That's something called Coffee need to improve, like Nick Ziski, to learning to play on the road. And that's just a time. He's only 21 years old. Thanks so much, everybody, for your participation tonight at the Hockey Nation Live show, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Danny Go, Jake, Patrick, Allen. He was looking good. Final score, Yamo 5-2. Thanks so much for that update. Yamo 5-2 tonight. I think I have the right score. I could be wrong here about this one over there. Yamo. I know I put a game 5-2, but I don't remember which one it was. I could maybe 4-2. I don't know, Yamo. Or maybe 4-3. Jet 1-0, Yamo. Thanks so much. The 3-star, Michael Rasmussen, Jake Allen, and Willie Uso are the 3-star from the RDS station. Look, Eric Stockers, comme Mou envoie pas sa presse, envoie en bas sa presse. I said 4-2 for Tampa, Yamo. He is a big guy. He look like a figure skater right now. I don't know, guys, but he has 4 hits. So the Montreal Canadiens, who has the more hit tonight? Aber Jack I with 6, and Yorai Sakoski have the more hit for the Montreal Canadiens. So I don't know. You want him to hit 15 times, and then you don't want to play hockey? I don't know. But it's not what you're looking for him. Honestly, you want him to be involved with the offensive zone. Again, he's 18 years old. The Montreal Canadiens have some injury. He's going to go with Albert, with Laval Rocket the next couple of weeks. Just be patient. He play 9 minutes. It's okay. They play an average 10 minutes. He's learning. Nothing wrong with that one over there. Big one, KLS Allen should be a 2-star. He was light out. Yes, KLS on the French station, he got that one over there. The 3-0 don't show exactly the game over there. Unwilling to hit. Look, I know Cap, a friend, and after welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Thank you, Randy. 5-2. Could be that show again tonight. He got more on him. I heard from the Ox fan that week a lot. Nicholas, great point here. Kirby Dak with the Monahan was really good overall. To be honest with you, Nicholas, great point. William, give it Montreal roster. They were at the game all the way. Defensively, they are taking to the team and keeping close, leaving out wings. Yeah, absolutely, William. Great comments about this one over there. Thanks so much. Thanks you, Danny. That's great, because if he does all the year, it will maybe drag you out of the battle case. Again, Caleb, Adam Fantilli. You want to have my pick right now? Adam Fantilli. That's what I'm looking for. Because the Canadian against San Jose Sharks should be start soon. Thanks so much, love Sharks. Gali deserves that Medal of Honor. We should not expect many win this season, the first place, but at least that I would give us entertaining hockey, meaning we are growing game. Well said, Julien. I agree with you about this one over there. Love your Hockey Nation. Great job done by everyone. Jose, thanks so much. We appreciate everybody for all the moderators tonight to be a part of the show. Luciano, Danny, and Jose about it. Would like to sleep. Welcome aboard. I don't know Ron was around, but I told you about Monahan coach, Randy Walkman. You know, he's really good, Randy. Like, he have no tempo. Like when I said that, no tempo. He have one speed, Randy. Whatever is that, the speed. He's so smart, good hands, and he see the game very well. And yeah, if he stay healthy, Randy, I wish the best. He's only 28 years old. He still have a couple of years in front of him. Hopefully, he can become a guy like 40, 50 point. He could become a very good. Randy, he can become a little bit like Jordan style with the Carolina Hurricane in the future. I like to step to. But come on in, stay healthy. That's the point behind that in our tap. But so far, so good. Terrific play-by-play coach William. Thanks so much. I have the game out by listen for your commentary. Thanks so much, William. I apologize if I'm behind on the screen because possibly you have the screen in front of me, but also ever. We appreciate William. You're always a great asset for the Hockey Nation show. I think the app got overrun in the first period, but played well the rest of the game. Few mistakes here there, but a good game overall. Thanks so much for Fernando. You're absolutely right. Great comment. Money had no one to play with. I really like Gerby Dak with him. Look, I think Dak is doing well. They have a good he has a good chemistry together. On my eyes so far. Nicholas Kovacevic is lower. He surprised me, not allowing himself to be stressed out there under pressure. El Sabat was the best D tonight. Yeah, Kovacevic, not too bad. I would like to him a little bit more aware, but I agree with you overall. He didn't have a bad game. How to deal with the big guys like SLATER and Soderbaum. It's really interesting. Rascal, the Detroit is going to be really great at the first. Albert played 40 minutes tonight. Goalie 16. Iris 21. Kovacevic 18. Thank you. Again, you're welcome, Jerry. Cooley, obviously, got hurt and he missed a couple of minutes, but good game overall. Yeah, coach, but only one game. Well, they played together the game number 2, 1, of course, but I think they have a good chemistry together. Franco Sawadi Crab. 3 zones sound like a Waska. It is. Allen was pretty solid. The key to future success for the Al is making the best and most of the moment. Absolutely right, Franco. I agree. I think that did not really scratch tomorrow drawing in for Fernando. I don't know. And after not Fernando. I think I will bring Pesada and the net and the lineup on the road. I will keep Pesada, and at home I will use the Drouin. If I was to want to make a change, I would do that. I think I will remove Arbor and I will put Schoenemann, Fernando, if I was my pick to do. And I think after that, if they can get another left defenseman on the waiver, I think they should send back Arbor when they come back on Montreal. We should play leave every night, Luc Lafortune. About that one over there. Remove Hoffman. That's another one. Of course, look, you know, how many times look you heard my voice said Hoffman tonight? 3 times. And Hoffman, guys, he played 16 minutes, guys. He played 16 minutes on the ice tonight. He's a 4th player after Suzuki, Anderson, Caulfield. The player who played the most minutes Montreal is Hoffman. I don't get it. Yeah, forget about him. About this. Nicholas Deverak was not bad either tonight. He's very good on the face-off. On the face-off, Suzuki is only 33% tonight. Deverak 67 guys tonight. Jake Evans 69 and Sean Menon guys 72% on face-off. So just give you an idea. Suzuki need to improve his face-off. 33% as a center. Suzuki need to get better. We need to prep the rookies. Cole, what do you think about Drouin and that enough long-term future with the abs? If not allowed, Julien. Couple of months, Julien and Drouin, that will be out. They're not going to be back next year. Wow, the Laval Rocket come back 5-4. Fernando, thanks so much. The game is it on the RDS 2? No. Where do you see the game, Fernando? Both teams were building. Both teams have 0-3 on the power play. Both teams not solid. Power play could have been 0-6. That's what was built. Does the one still have a risk problem? No, Jerry. Laval just scored 5-5. Yeah, I just see Alouette right now. What's the game? No, coach, RDS info. Okay, Fernando. I can go watching. Which game is on right now? Let's see if we have Winnipeg on that one over there. Anyone else in chat? Big Detroit, Kelly. I don't know, Kelly. Winnipeg blocker. Almoka risk problem. I did, Kelly. I don't know. Again, let's see the game right now. Jet TSN 3, Randy. Here we go. Thank you, Randy. No, I did not, Danny. Jason, yeah, I did carry an ENORTAP. There are so many other players I would will see in the spot. Mike Alman currently occupied. It's intermission at Winnipeg. Quebec analyst Jose Drouin announced yesterday, but not like talking about the 10% why he's not on the ice, Franco. The Jets guy played the Rangers tonight, Monday the Star, Wednesday Avalanche, Thursday Golden Knight, then they play against Toronto, St. Louis and the King. Wow, what a month of October. You're right, comment, Alan. A great comment, Alan. Welcome back, by the way. You're absolutely right. The goaltender was the star of the game at both ways, guys. I like the way you said that. And you're absolutely right. Final score. Tu sais pas quel poste faisait tu pitonnes la manette. Ouais, j'essaie de voir la partie, Nicolas. Dans la Ligue nationale. J'ai toutes les passes au Canada. J'ai toutes les passes au Canada, Nicolas. C'est juste que je vois pas les informations. C'est où? Alan start on his head. So come up big. One Montreal make a push. You're absolutely KLS. I think there's great comments. I think the save again, Josh Anderson from the rebound from the back. Make an amazing, great save. Uso. I like Uso. It was squares. It was really square. He controlled his rebound. It was not on the bad situation, KLS tonight, Uso. For his first game, I think is a great performance. Winnipeg est bloqué pour moi, Luc. C'est pour ça que je reste à Thaïlande. Il n'y a rien qui est bloqué à Thaïlande. Il faut que le club joue mieux que ça, surtout quand Jake goes sa tête puis les gars ne produisent pas. Joe, c'est normal, encore une fois. Coach, is Montembeau play tomorrow? Yes, Alan. It's not going to be pretty overall, Alan. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you leave the building. My prediction to win trade by USC US Thanksgiving. Possible about this one over there. Go Azure à boîte apparaître. Oui, en plein ça, mon Luc. En plein ça que j'ai. Roger, welcome aboard. And what 134 over Ottawa and ENORTAP. Thanks so much. The 1B trade, there are no demand for him. Two empty net, Danny. Luciano, I cannot believe I picked the Habs. Yeah, absolutely right, Nicholas, about this one over there. Good. See Alan standing strong. Thank you so much, Ron. Thanks to be with us tonight. And the regulation, it's 5-5. Wow. Fernando, they come back. That's great to see that. Thanks, Fernando, to sharing this. Guys, don't forget, every Sunday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, we do a Habs Brunch, your Sunday rendezvous. We talk about, during that show, the Montreal Canadiens, Laval Rocket, and all the prospects for the Montreal Canadiens and all the news happening during the week. So it's a great way to cover the Montreal Canadiens overall. I invite everybody to watching us Sunday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Not a problem, Danny. All good. Who do you start in the net tomorrow night, Luciano? Montembeault. Because they play Monday night, Luciano and Montreal. And it just makes sense to me. They got some to be out of the good start. I would own myself on that one, Kelly. Yes, they beat the Los Angeles Kings 4-3. I like it. But now they play Chicago and they only beat 1-0. And once Chicago have a back-to-back. But Thompson looking great for sure, Kelly. But yeah, they got the 2 W's, so we have to give credit. Paul Cutter, I believe, have a good start. Thompson have a good start. And we have to give them what they have right now. But it will be really interesting for them. He may play tomorrow night, Drouin. Possible, Alan. I think for me, I will put Pezzetta on the road and keep Drouin against Pittsburgh if I have to ask my opinion. But again, I'm not behind the coach. Thanks so much, Julien. Very kind of you. Glad to having you aboard. Thanks to be with us. Zadina did not play for Detroit. No, it was a healthy scratch, Alan, for them. Did you see the call your feet? Last was for me. Yeah, the King last. How would you Detroit? How long will Detroit coach last? Look, he's going to be there for a long time. Look, I would not be surprised. I think he's underrated. Been in hockey for over 30 years. Been with Steve Eisenman for many years. And I think he's going to be fine over there for a long time. At least 4 or 5 years. I would not be surprised. He could win that team under him. You can see the system they apply already. And that's who he is, Derek Lalonde. It's another Derek Lalonde guy is another Martin Saint-Louis in hockey behind the bench. That's the guy I got his first opportunity now. He got it, and you're going to see how he's going to bring that Detroit Red Wings really good. See the defensive. Yeah, it's a young team, and he's a great teacher. And they have Alexandre is there. The coach staff is really good over there. So just take the time for them. Battle of the Alberta tomorrow, Randy. Oh, that's good to see that. Eleanor Pinard book 12 last goal of the Laval. Fernando, thanks for update. Pins that for the week. Fernando, Edmonton 6-1. So look like Michael Jackson. Okay, coach, great show. Thanks so much, Alan. Say hi to Erin at the mother. As for what we want last. Um, good night, everyone. Adam Merkel, good night, my friend. Thanks for report. Canadian score last second of the night as well, and overtime for the Stead. Owen Beck, awesome. Jerry about him. 4 or 5 years, not long. It is an NHL look, honestly. 4 or 5 years, that's a pretty good compared to me. Look how many go. Check right now how many coach look at behind the bench with over 3 years right now in NHL. Check this. How many they have over 3 years? Toronto 1, 2, 3, 4. Boston 1, 2, 1. The 4, 116 left of the Bell Center. Franco as the tonight the post game motivation by the coach will be most important. Send the reality start the each said it could be individual talk with player at all would be challenge coach include. I think for Franco right now the the speech with them. I hurry up. We need to take the plane. We have to go to Washington. That'll be the right one over there. L'Alliance and Organisation 2014 with the Toledo Wally in the East Coast. Yeah, okay, that's he was over there. He's been in East Coast and everywhere around the record. Does Stanko score more or less goal of 41 goal this season run? That's a great point about this one there. I go with under. Thanks so much, Roger. Coach, please don't. We are trained to 200. Well, we're not going to stay there a long time here, but we're going to get Winnipeg back on the ice on the power play, by the way. Yes, true. Aside from the app, Detroit also has a very young team and progressive coach like us. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Actually, about the Detroit we're doing. So, Robbie McNiven, I use next time, coach. Thank you so much, Robbie, for your super chat tonight. We thanks the people did a super chat. Dawson, Spore, Connor, and Robbie. Thanks for your super chat tonight. Very kind of you guys to do that. We get us 2 more likes hang out about this. Yeah, you said Roger and that next last. He was a goalie in college at the Cortland University. You're absolutely right about that one you talk about. Don't say with one team means you're good under 7 years. You're not good unless you Paul Maurice. Yeah, but look, it's not like this anymore. This was the old time. If you look about every coach right now in NHL, John Cooper is the one have the most longevity behind the bench. And then you go to see around the league. You have to go with Shelton Keefe and DJ Smith. Just give you an idea. Oh, and then Tinette fired the Winnipeg Jet on the back door. They could almost score. It was Wheeler, by the way. Alec right now is full to play the Ranger off tire right now. Raptor and the Celtic die 127. Got to getting me not tap. San Jose one from M gone. Yeah. That's where we at this moment. 17 minutes to go. Winnipeg lead Rangers 1-0. 33 shots versus 22. Luciano said, Randy, I will apologize now for the flame last tomorrow. That's what I mean. Coach Cooper is good. The rest of, but my point to you is that that's the longevity of the coach now. It's not like he was before. Oh, great players. They've been I know it was Lafreniere. Is it Lafreniere just did that play? Wow. If it's Lafreniere, it was a great play, by the way. Quand is the next game? Tomorrow night, Julien. Tomorrow night against Washington Capitals. Awesome. Thanks so much, RJ, for the update. We appreciate that. The cycling coach are forever. Randy. Wow, I just told you. See, Bashir was the longest tenure until he was not brought back. 6 years. And New York Rangers tied the game 1-1. Brand Hun score at 16:05, and we have a tie the game right now. We're going to set up the score right there. And we have a turnover, and then it was Panarin again. Panarin, another point. Panarin contre le puck in front of Nick Schmidt. Change the direction, bring the puck to on the back door. What a play. Oh, wow. What a shot by Han. And that way, Panarin have an assist on that one, and it's 1-1. I have to pay more tax in Canada. We're still, thanks, and I think that would be watching. Thanks so much, Julien. 1-1, and the James, everything like that. Oh, yes. Oubliez pas de frapper les postes. 27 to go, Danny. Montreal will get a spanking tomorrow. A lot of guys hurt tonight. Montreal will get a spanking. A lot of guys hurt tonight. Yes, look, and Washington running for did not win the first two games. Festival Ovechkin tomorrow night, Mr. Luc Lafortune. You're absolutely right about this, Nicholas. 4 points yesterday, another point tonight. Fire the Rangers. Attacking from the net right now, the Rangers guys, but did not score on that one. What a great night, guys, everybody. We want to thank everybody to join us tonight. Have fun to watching many people in the house at the Hockey Nation Live Show. And we want to thank all the moderators tonight and everybody in our tap for your show tonight at the warm-up show. How Randy's doing and Jill in our tap. Randy, how you doing over there? The Lafortune thing we can get 200. I just watching the Jet game, Dan. Me too, Dan. I'm watching. Luc, tu as la sainteté de la voix du Hockey Nation Live Show. Look like it's TSN 3, Kelly. Alexandre Craig, I'm the only one who saw Allen play as ASEC used to play back in the days. Great point, Alexandre. I love that one. Stu! Welcome aboard, Stu. Thanks so much, Julien. Great point, Alexandre Craig. Ben d'accord avec toi. Très belle performance, Jake Allen tonight. It was all over the place. Have a great play over there. Thanks for sharing. William Snyder, welcome aboard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We try to get 200. Go in our top. Do you think the Jet can win tonight? Yes, they can. Hello in our top. Hello, Mr. Stu. I'm doing some, Randy. Je crois que ce fut sa pède, plus belle présence depuis son avril. C'est pas la meilleure, c'est une des deux meilleures, certainement. J'essaie de voir comment il pourra faire ça, mais La seule raison Montréal a été dans la partie à soir, Alexandre, c'est à cause que lui, avec ses 25 arrêts à la première période. Donc, the Washington Capitals, Julien, tomorrow. Julien, Capitals, Washington. Alexandre, I said Meilleur, I said Peseta, but possibly they used Drouin. I don't see both of them coming back at the same time. But now, who knows who is hurt? French quiz tomorrow? No, we don't have any show in front of Ben d'accord, Alex, mon Luc. I feel like Peseta coming back tomorrow and then Drouin Monday. That would be my, if I have to use one players. Now we see what they look like, Caden Coley. If me, I'll be honest with you, I would put out Jack I would put Corey Shanneman for me. Good night. Okay, enough show, Fern. What is the final score, Fern, for Laval and Belleville? Do you know? But thanks again, Fern. That would be my preference, Luke. Thanks so much, Dan. Always a pleasure. You know, which even better, Kelly. Dan, tell to Colette to put a likes for us, if you don't mind, Colette. Dan, try to get Colette aboard and sign, click on the likes. That'd be good, if you can. Where the squad blocking the goal tonight. 6-5 for Belleville with 20 seconds and overtime, Fernando. Thanks so much for that one over there, Fernando. We're at 24 likes. One de faire implanter the time in a tap, Roger. Ouais, ce serait un bon plan. Ben, d'après moi, Alexandre, thanks so much, Danny. Oh, Winnipeg went out all over the Rangers. Ah oui, Luc. Je sais, le monde veut l'avoir dans l'alignement, mais moi, je ne le mettrai pas. Question, Coach. Monin has not played for a long time. He looked pretty good. Drouin has not played for a long time. He needs to look at better to stay on the move. Play with Drouin. I said, I hope he can step up. Yes, I think right now they try to let him know. You know, he say after the practice, him, Pesada, and someone else, and Martin Saint-Louis practice them for 20 minutes, and they play hard, all three together. Martin Saint-Louis was almost like a player right now. Yes, I joined the practice with Drouin. Expect them very soon, and we'll see how he's going to react, Franco. But I believe he would keep Drouin Monday night at Pittsburgh, against Pittsburgh. That would be my point of view. I don't think the Avalanche and Flame was a fair contest with the Avalanche getting a do down at 3 o'clock. So good sit there, then they will get out. Yes, William, I agree with you about this. Okay, that was a question more. Minute 4 per minute. No, the problem, Franco. It's all good, my friend. And that was there with the night and friend up. Thanks so much, Jose. 1991 Montreal Canadiens, Montreal Expos. Yeah, me too, Roger. No, I would say they made the playoff in 1991 and they lost a game 2-1 against the Dodgers with a Monday, Rick Mondays, and the Monday afternoon beat the Montreal Canadiens 2-1 again. The pitcher Steve Rogers, the starter for the Montreal Canadiens. I know my baseball in our tap. Detroit Tiger, it was a rough year. KLS, yes. The good thing about this, it was a possibility. The players, Franco, I agree, but he needs his chance also soon. Max, about Drouin, Alexandre. It will come very soon, Drouin, at some point. Another right is not been sent down, but as Cole said, it's a competition after the LT scrap last night. Is a competition after the scrap, I guess. Yeah, last night it will be Fox Toronto score big time game. That's what we at. Welcome aboard, Stratic. Expo was ahead 7 game on the Atlanta 1 day, 1 on the strike. Look at we should be Leaf fans, Robbie. Danny Brumenberg, we throw other use buildings again. That's Julien Cormier. Personnellement, I think that Drouin and Dadonov are a boss so far. We're a growing team. I think that those two would be it will be happening next year for Julien, for both of them. Nothing to do with Toronto, but Julien, they will see next year. They're going to let it go. Them, both of them. Leave Ottawa tomorrow. Rogers, Ottawa, and leave Matthew to go. Roger, epic ab tonight. Tonight, I don't know. ENORTAP, I did not get anything. I don't know. I'm not checked my my phone yet, but I think the only one Stratic email text me. But demain à 7h AM, Luc Lafortune. Je sais pas, 7h, 6h, je pense. Left and the Jet game tonight, coach. Yeah, absolutely right about this, Dan. It would be interesting if Ottawa lost again tomorrow. What it's going to look like, and if Toronto lose, the good news for Toronto, they play Arizona the following game. So, but again, Toronto Ottawa will be very interesting. Always been a good rivalry between both teams, and the game are pretty good, close usually. What you get for Dadonov et Drouin? At this moment, the value is so low, Julien. There would be possibility a pick and return, but not a low pick. It would be a higher pick, like 4 round, 5 rounds, 6 round. It would be more about open up the money. But Montreal don't have no problem with the salary cap at this moment. But who knows? You can maybe use one of the damn trade for the defenseman for 1 or 2 years, whatever it is. Usually, I think they wish like they could draft. If they knew Madison was hurt, I think they would get Valimaki on the waiver. Unfortunately, all the waiver are out now, so it will be interesting what Montreal is going to do. C'est quoi la différence d'heure? 11, Luc. Donc, je suis tout le temps 1 heure en avant. Donc, 7 heures, ça pour moi, 6 heures, puis c'est comme ça. Comme là, présentement, c'est 9h25. Just like 5 more likes to get 1 and 3, Luciano. Franco, question, have fans confusing pour la NHL advertising on the board. Klitsch is sur Quebec company on the Detroit board confusing. Would be advertising revenue to eliminate his fan complaint. I'll be honest with you. For me, I don't have no problem with that part over there. Love the channel. Hit the like. Thanks so much, Robbie. Come on, hit the likes. Thanks, Robbie. Who's the captain? For me, I don't see a big problem, Franco. I more have a problem with the stupid light for the Montreal Canadiens at the Bell Center when they put the red lights on the around. You know, the Montreal, the Bell Center have some kind of a lot of lights in the middle section, and the light reflect on the ice. You have a red spot over there. That's bothering me more than anything else. ENORTAP is you guys write LD scratch and you a clear report. I record today. Kragan defense, I'm disappointed. Right is not getting a better shot. Get 6 minutes of bottom line. 13 hours, coach. Yeah, it makes sense now. Look, 13. Maybe. Legit Metalizapov. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. Oh, can you podcast getting bigger and bigger every night? Goes right. Do you think? We take time, Danny. You're right about this. A little bit bigger. We just wait to wait. But yeah. 40 shot almost for the Rangers tonight, guys. It's still 1-1 at the Winnipeg Jet with 7 minutes to go. Coach, I thought the red light on the ice was my TV getting old. And honestly, Franco, that I know what you're talking about, right? The digital board. At the beginning, I was paying attention. So, what the heck? And then after that, I realized it's not bothering me anymore. It's like the logo on the jersey. It's not bothering me anymore. It's just normal. But yes, you're right about this. It's more when they use a little car. Like, you see the car run around like at the beginning. I think it was the DANY car driving, but no, honestly. That's why I brought up this press go down, not LT for his development to play such a service, but it went down for a bit. Guys, for the players, like the problem with Shane Wright with any other players, right? You have no choice. If they send him down, they cannot coming back. He cannot coming back. So it go down. The development service base. He went down for a bit there. So they have to be careful with that part of it. You cannot call back and forth. So when they return at the OHL, it's done until the end of the year when they got eliminated. So for me, of course, 6 minutes is not good. LT scratch is not good, but it's just the beginning. We'll see how they're going to do the first month. And then after that, he can reevaluate. So for me, it's not about the 6-7 minutes. One first week will be there. Again, Goaltending guy was the only one did it last season. So I think Savkovsky, because he's an European, have a chance to play in the American Hockey League. That would be good over there. Again, you're going to see Wright coming back in OHL, and I see Savkovsky is going to be in American Hockey League at some point. That will be my point here. That's what the fit for Sam. Come fast. KLS, welcome back. Thank you again to be with us tonight. Good luck for the Detroit. Come up, letter. Oh, you can go an American Hockey League in a tap, but you cannot go back. Caulfield was sent down last year to Laval and then come back for. Yeah, he can do that. But Shane Wright, he cannot go in American Hockey League. Shane Wright have to go on the Kingston, and he's stuck there. He can't come back. Like Philippe Mézard, he played with Laval tonight, but if ever he could play in OHL, it's done for the rest of the year. And that's the advantage when you draft the player from, Sweden, Finland, or whatever they are, compared to OH junior. Thanks so much, KLS, coach. I'm wearing my guy Lafleur is awesome. Dan, glad to hear that, and thanks to be with us. And the goal for the Rangers. 41 shot for the Rangers, by the way. Yes. Is it? Yeah, he's still ENORTAP is right out with the Kingston Frontenac like last season. He still have like 2 more years he can play OHL. So every junior cannot come back and forth. So the 9 game, it's no matter. He can be sent anytime, and but when he's sent down, it's over. He cannot go an American Hockey League like it's Shane Wright example. If they send a Wright down, they need to do it the Tresalo way. Arrange a trade to the Memorial Cup Canada like Edmonton did for Tresalo. Yeah, usually it's happening strategic, like Jacky did last season, and you know, Caden Coley did with Edmonton. That's usually right about this strategic. That's it for me. I'm out. Have a good night, Mr. Nicholas. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. And the Jets score, guys, and take the lead 2-1. Not allowed Julien about compared to him. It's 2 different players anyway. And I'm not going to be a part of the compare both of them. Different location, different atmosphere, different thing, and you know. If you go down engineer, that's no recall unless emergency call up to the injuries. You're welcome, Julie. Nothing wrong. It's just like it's very difficult. Have a good night, Robbie. Thanks so much, my friend, to be with us tonight. Glad to be to see you around, and then for the super chat. Have a good night. Dom, welcome back, Mr. Dom. No, 9:34, Roger. Yes, that they just score. And at top, if the player play engineer, you can play in the American until you're 20. Coach, great tonight for AB defenseman, position goalie, defenseman, forward. Wow, we have 21 players to go around in our top. To be too long to get a C and D. Makes sense. Welcome, Don, about this one there. I will give you a little bit more. I think Monahan have a good game overall. Jake Allen for sure. Yeah, something like that. I'm 9:35, so 30 hours for yeah. Yeah, you know, the goalie, I didn't have the best performance for sure. For the forward, I really like Dak Monahan tonight. I think he was the best forward as the opportunities and picking up the space over there. Gallagher and have a bad game. And then on the defense, you can see, I think for me, David Savard is really impressive again for me. Cooley, I love is calm. Kovacevic, not a bad game, not an amazing, great game, but he's still hanging there. I like that one over there. Whiteman is, I don't, but I think for me, Arbor struggled a lot. I think for Arbor, like the turnover he created for the goal, because it was Harbor. And I think that's the reason about this. Goalie A, defenseman C, forward B, minus out that way. Yeah, it makes sense to me about this. I didn't see a lot Pitlick, Jake Evan tonight. Little bit better the third one, but yes, it's Saturday morning in Thailand. Yes, Roger, 9:36. It's holidays weekend here. A lot of people last night out. Wow, a lot of people on the beach. I didn't see yet, but I'm sure you have a lot of people. It's a big weekend here, look like. So we have a lot of tourists around and people on vacation go out. It's sell out. Like every restaurant are busy. But I did not go out. Too busy with my hockey stuff. If they follow the Trussell model, sending right down the move the junior will happen middle season after 30 something games. But they cannot trade strategic during the year, so during the season. So usually have a period of time during the Christmas time, so you can trade those players, and that's only time happening, and that's how it works. But I'm pretty sure a player like him is going to be go with a good team. How many points do you think Connor McGill will get this season? I will go with around 130, 128, 132. Dan will be my prediction. Yeah, Dan, about him. Philippine is 10:37. Yes, Philippine is a little bit in front of me, Roger. I heard in Atlanta they gave only 0.5 point for McDavid this year. I don't know if it's true, but I have to check this. But I think Jet on power play, by the way. Quest for chat. Who scored the most goal this year? Let's go. Connor McDavid for me. Thanks so much, Luciano. Have a good night, buddy. I agree with you, Coach Gasaki, and Albert need more seasoning, skill building the weekend, but it's something like I mentioned. Yeah, you're absolutely right about this, Junior. I think they're going to keep Sakaski a bit longer, but expect Jack Eye to go down next week. At least if you got something else, 3-1 Kelly Jets on the public goal, I believe. I said McDavid too. Yes, look. Sheffley score. Power play goal. What a shot of Sheffley. Yep, Alak is in the net. I don't think so. If it's fault for him. Empty net for the Rangers. So Rick Bonner is going to win a W tonight. The Jet are real. Be the Rangers the best team so far. No, Kelly, I took the Rangers tonight. I thought you take it. At the last minute, I changed. Um, I did not change. I think I took the Rangers earlier, and then I was thinking play home, maybe like that, but I decided to go. I knew it was a back-to-back. I knew it was Alak. I just tried to changing in case to be different with ENORTAP. But yeah, it's just another mistake of me. $37.9 to go remaining at this game. For one, Connor, an empty net. Yep, an empty net, 4-1. Dan Jet won tonight, coach. Yeah, congratulations for the Jets. 0-0 San Jose. The game just started. Carolina, guys. Just want to let you know this one over there. Have a good night, Danny. We're almost out to Brent Burns. Return to San Jose. Sharks. Yeah, that's right there. No, I did not heard that, Dan. Barnes got COVID. Really? I got my Tim pick right first tonight and nothing last night. Here we go. The game is over, guys, at Winnipeg. The first W for the Winnipeg Jet under Rick Barnes. And listen, there's going to be a good game for them. One, they take the New York Rangers, the first half of the New York Rangers, honestly. So great to see that. Have a great night, Randy. Thanks again. And enjoy your weekend at the jail, Randy. And I can wait to see you Monday. Glad I'm not going to be at the jail anyway tonight. But you know, we'll see who can be at the jail. You have to be at the jail if you are 1-3 tonight or 0-4. If you are 2-2, you're good. I got the Detroit Red Wings tonight, and I got the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we'll be safe for Monday. Okay, yeah, Carolina should be one tonight. We have to create another little board for the people who go to jail, by the way, in our tap. Sharks will win, Stu said. I took the cane tonight. Yeah, Randy is stuck there for the weekend. Randy, enjoy your weekend over there. We give you a lot of tuna, and you know you cannot go nowhere. Roger locked the door, and he just want if ever when you go to bed tonight, just be careful because And then Roger just did it to you. He just locked the door. So we'll see who we can call next week for the next Goaltending. You guys, great show tonight, guys, honestly. What if I open my soul? What a show tonight, guys. But we want to remind everybody before we go.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Thanks so much, everybody, for your participation tonight. Another play-by-play by the hockey coach, Euro Code Frenchy, for the Hockey National Show. Great to see each one of you. It was an amazing, great night. Listen, Montreal lost by the score 3-0 tonight, 2 and empty net. The only goal was from the rookie Soderblom. Jake Allen was amazing between the Pirates for the Montreal Canadiens. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night. Montreal are going to be a back-to-back game against the Washington Capitals. Until the next time, we want to remind everybody, be well, be healthy, find a way to not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate your second half of what? Yes, your 2022. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks so much for your participation tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. And remember, we love you people. Have a good night. ENORTAP, Luc Laporson, Kelly, Stu, Roger, Danny, Luciano, Jose. Thanks so much, everybody. We want to thank all the moderators of the Hockey National Show to be a part of the show tonight. We want to thank, of course, ENORTAP, Danny T, Ron Weekend, Jose Duarte, Luciano, the helper, RJ Calabro tonight with Iamo Martinen. And we wish you an amazing, great weekend, everybody.